I never really liked ducks.
It's a goose.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Well, one's got a long neck.
The game Duck Duck Goose would be a lot different.
Oh no.
Everybody's a goose.
Everyone's
We
a
just start
goose.
running around.
Get audible gasp. Everyone is a goose. I posted in this Discord last night. I did. I won't post there again today because that feels like I'm posting too often. All right. Everybody got their D&D Beyond character sheets open.
I do.
Nobody has the Owlbear link because I haven't sent it out because I was too busy talking.
Nodders.
Nodders.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It's now in D&D General. You can click on that, and the password is the same password I always use.
All right, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
No. You don't get to have the Leroy Jenkins.
That's what we should do all night. We should just revive old memes.
Yes.
Negative.
Anybody see?
I used to be a level 2 druid, but then I took an arrow to the knee.
There you go.
John, are you currently looking at the
Owlbear?
At the Owlbear. Can you see my laser pointer? Do you know what this is?
I can't see your laser pointer.
That's the door. Show yourself out, sir.
I see.
Ridiculous. Druid taking arrows to the knee. Maybe that's how you got here. Who knows? All right. We're missing one.
Yes. It's me. I don't know what the password is.
Password is it's 123.
Right.
It's super secure. I think I actually made a password recently that was it was actually ABC123.
Like for an actual account.
For a a login on a well, I mean we're not talking like an account I'm ever going to use again.
Right.
But I went to a website, I'm like, "Oh, I have to make an account." Easy. Yeah. Let me get some music for myself so I can have something to listen to while I tell you all what's going on.
All right. Music.
And then we can talk about what some people saw the other day while they were in town. Because some people saw some things that happened the other day in town.
So lore-wise, what did the rest of us do for like the week we weren't doing anything? Just sitting around drinking?
Yeah, it's been off and on raining, and most of you guys have been... Alright, let's do this properly. Alright, so, you've all come back, and another week has passed in the game. What's up, John?
I said I would like to have basically just scouted the area immediately outside the town.
Good.
Like within sight of the town, and maybe talk to some of the animals around.
That leads me to some of the stuff I was going to talk about. Yes, I'm glad you've decided to do that. Over the course of the last week, you guys have not been sitting idle, as most of the people who are in the town have taken upon themselves to go around and do different jobs. A couple of people have decided to scout, a couple of people have decided to hunt, and a few people have decided to fix up your, the homestead. Holes have been patched in the intact roof, some of the walls have been boarded up or rebuilt with stone. And everyone's sort of been keeping themselves busy. The people who I need to say saw something in the last couple of days. 2 days ago, another adventuring party headed out to do a job for Khan, and when they came back, you heard some shouting in the square, and one person was forcibly thrown out of the guild hall. A new arrival. He looks he looks kind of like Calvin, except he has darker skin. A dark elf by the name of Arvon seemed to have some choice words for the guild master, and got himself tossed out of the guild hall.
Like,
The notable
Khan's the
thing,
guild master.
he is the person who owns that guild hall. Yes.
Got it.
One more notable thing is I will uncover them so you guys can see these fine gentlemen. These exist now.
Wrinkle.
If you look at the gate of the guild hall, you'll see 2 additional tokens. Those are the living statues that serve as the security of Cardiem. Every angel statue in the city is one of those.
I assume those statues were
Temple's
there
pretty
before.
well
We
guarded.
just didn't know that they were living statues until
Yes.
recently.
The first sign of hostility within the city was shown in last night's game. And it wasn't really hostility, it just made for a good point to bring it up. Arvon was thrown out and the door was shut. He walked up and started pounding on the door, and they gave him the no-no finger, you don't do that. And then blocked his passage from re-entering after he was told that he wasn't allowed to come back in. And the reason why I'm telling some of you this is because while this was happening, Calvin, Zuzu, and Canavar were all having a short rest in the evening, and would have seen it. Yes.
And thus begins the fall of civilization, as it always is.
The fall of civilization, or rise to a new one.
With the Rock Angel. I knew this how it ended.
All right. So, well, there was some scouting going on in the last week. The forest animals have told you of a dangerous place that has an ominous feeling to the west. Somewhere out in the forest, there seems to be old ruins that have appeared recently.
Okay.
And Canavar, you know this.
Well, it seems like something I should tell Khan about then.
Perhaps you should. It's the start of a new day and one of the weekdays of the week, and you're all free to do about what you will.
Right.
Who would like to go first?
If I see Khan around, I'll go tell him what the animals told me and ask him if it's any, does that ring any bells? You don't seem too familiar
He's
with some of the
55
areas
feet away
around
from
here.
you.
I'm going to, wait, where am I? Right here.
You're in a tree.
Get up. Get out of the tree, just brush off the prickly hair of the branches, and then stand up, saunter over. Good morning,
Good morning.
Stone Dweller Khan. The forest animals have informed me over the last week of a dangerous sounding place to the west.
Oh.
Their
Do tell.
details were foggy, but it seems to be some kind of ruined building. Possibly a mausoleum or tomb or something. Could have been an old settlement. Habitat. And stone
Well,
structures seem to be rare enough that it's worth taking note of.
If there's potential that there's a a settlement out into the west, we should probably look into this. Would you mind taking a few brave adventurers and going to check it out?
Anything to get out of here, to be honest.
Oh, very good. If you're looking to get out and stretch your legs, then this should be a task that should be completed. Don't rush yourselves. If it poses no major threat, perhaps it could be left, but if you would like to check it out, I won't stop you. It should be looked into. I have another task if you'd like.
Do tell.
You see, we have these turkeys. And he'll look over towards the fire pit and see Wilhelmina sitting over there. I'm like, maybe you should go check out that settlement. It's better work for the woman folk.
Go check out the turkeys.
No, you're gonna go check out the settlement, not the turkeys.
Yeah,
Right, I
so
wanna
just
check
go
the
check
church.
out the settlement.
Oh, so we already have 2 volunteers. Excellent.
These disgustingly incompetent creatures.
They
If you
are,
hadn't been cuddling them, they would have killed themselves all off by now.
without a doubt, foul.
Foul.
Yes, that's
Alright.
if you find yourself, it's probably safe to travel in numbers. The last group that went out to check out something for me took at least 5. You should probably find 2 more. I think there are 2 more active people in the inn.
Let's see. Oh, I guess we could all go over there.
Calvin, what's a turkey?
Turkey.
Yeah.
A turkey is a big chicken that gobbles.
Hmm.
It's like a very large chicken. It's dry and not very good meat, but we can make them replicate pretty quickly.
It's more or less a kobold with wings and no brains.
Oh,
That's just rude.
I don't like that.
Well, we're all creatures. Us humans are more or less monkeys with slightly more brains.
Oh,
Yeah, what's a
I don't know,
monkey?
something I've heard
I
of.
don't like that.
One of the druids from one of the that I came across in my travels told me about them. They're basically just small, ugly humans.
What's
Just
a
saying,
human?
we're all part
Oh.
of nature. The comparison shouldn't be too much of an insult.
I don't have a monkey token. All right. Yes. Just go collect your other 2 counterparts and see if they'll agree to join you, and then come meet me in the hall when you've got them.
Right.
Guess we bust into the inn.
All right, you guys are bust into the inn, and over the last week, Grimgor and a few other people have collected multiple pieces of wood and sort of patched over the thatching and the roof. There are no longer buckets on the floor, and it's a little nicer in here.
It's
This place
intact.
looks more intact every moment I step in here.
Also, there are 2 new faces, which you might recognize, but they're definitely new.
I think to me, like half of these people are new.
Oh,
At least I don't remember who I've played with before that is in here right now. Cardiem, Lawrence. I'm not sure.
you've
Dude,
probably played with these 2. Maybe not her. Maybe not these 3. Definitely not these 3.
Right.
There you go. So all these people are new to you.
Pretty much.
Very
Been
good.
out in the woods all week.
Hello? Anyone alive in here?
Oh, I am.
Somewhat.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
You need something?
Well, we're just about to go out. To check out a place outside the walls. Are you up for it?
Oh, definitely. I'd love to
Fair
get out
on
of
a
these walls.
condition.
Mm,
I'm trying to figure out this thing. So Khan's the head of security somewhat around here.
Mhm.
And we
Everything
seriously
else.
need a concerted effort to rebuild the town. I was thinking about maybe trying out this democracy thing I've been hearing about and getting a vote for mayor going around, trying to figure out how we can assign tasks and have a more concerted effort to fix this place.
You should consult your fellow adventurers in the forum for that. Perhaps maybe start up a chat and see if who wants to be elected mayor. Perhaps we could build them a nice house.
God just tells me this. Ah, that's nice.
Yep.
Thanks.
I'll set up a forum,
And God
whatever that
said,
may be.
let there be democracy.
Awesome. Anyway, where are we going?
I guess west, huh?
Hey, you're the one who was told.
Well, I suppose
I can give you more information later if you meet me at the guild hall.
the animals tell me enough information that I could probably navigate us there, or would I need to get a guide?
You could probably find your way there. You're going to be the guide on this expedition.
I guess so by default. Alright. Well, if we get lost, I can communicate with the beasts of the forest again. Maybe get us a little bit better unlost. Any preparations before we head forth?
I don't think I used anything last week.
Well, if there's no preparations to be made, do you need to see Khan about anything, or are you just good to go?
I'd be good to go.
I have a
Alright.
stick, so I'm good.
Right, prepare yourselves to leave the city then. Gather somewhere on the map. You must gather your
Alright.
party before venturing forth.
We shall gather behind the inn to pretend that we're doing drugs with the other cool kids.
Yes.
I don't know about
Everybody
this.
leaning up against the wall.
Yeah, of course. You have to look awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. And the party goes over behind the inn to make themselves look awesome. Well, I get the next map ready.
Just look
Oh,
bored
no.
and disinterested in the world.
And lean up
All
against
right.
the wall.
Let's give you guys a little. I'm gonna put you guys in another map first before I load the other map that we're gonna do. This is not the right. There's stuff on this map. I don't like that. One moment. Let me remove some
Well, you know what I
items.
do on Owlbear sometimes is I just have like concept art or stuff that I use as in-betweens
Yes.
for narrative sections. It's kind of a nice quick but then of course when you're streaming that brings up more legalities.
I need a couple of you on the board because we're going to walk down the path before we get to the place.
Alright, I'll just drop myself in. Oh, no, there's two of
No,
me.
I got you. Don't worry, I got you, friend. Anyway, the party decides to set out just before sunrise. Well, after sunrise. So it's fairly early in the morning, about 7 or 8 o'clock. And you guys are walking down the road, and you can hear birds chirping and singing, and this road is mossy and made out of stone, but it's definitely a solid road, which is kind of strange because you don't remember ever hearing about there being a road that led this way.
I
Now
thought it
you
was
seem
guy
to be
saying
on
those
one.
are strange-looking clouds saying, "I don't own this heart."
Yep. Those are indeed strange clouds saying, I don't own this art. Whoops. I zoomed out looking at something else, and then suddenly I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh,
A message from the gods.
it's a message from the
Message from
Lord.
the Lord.
Anyway, you all find yourselves
Sorry.
walking and chatting idly. As you do, a small forest creature will come over and consult with Canavar.
Do I have to cast speak? I'd have to cast
Yeah.
speak with animals for this. Yeah, worth
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Yep. I don't just automatically know how to speak animal all the time. So I will do that.
What animal are we speaking
Wait,
to?
I think I can cast it as a ritual.
A
Hang on a
chipmunk.
second.
Yeah, I think so.
I can speak with small beasts.
Yeah, if
Speak
you're-
with
It's a racial
animals.
trait.
You have found
One
some
act-
small
ritual
beasts
spell.
along the way.
Wait a minute. What? It doesn't
It
say
is a-
anything about. Really? It doesn't say it
Yeah.
in here that it's a ritual.
It
Ritual
should have an
cast.
R next to the name.
Oh, yes. So then I will just say, give me a few minutes, and keep that animal busy while I'm, so it doesn't run off and get bored. And I will sit down and ritual cast speak with animals.
Do we have like a cat toy
Does
or
your mesh
something?
have the ability to speak with small
Yeah.
creatures?
My racial trait, I
I
can just speak
have-
with small beasts.
Well, a small chipmunk will run up to you and panting heavily and be like, you're going this way? What, don't go that way.
Whoa, what's over there?
It's bad stuff, man. It's dark, it's scary. This is all my nuts disappeared. I don't know.
They stole your nuts?
Oh, they just disappeared. They're not where I left them.
Oh my god. This is awful.
I don't know. Just some fog set in. It got real dark. It was kind of gloomy, and I didn't know. They're just gone.
Well, alright, we'll find your nuts for you. Hey guys, we gotta find the squirrel's nuts.
I'm a
There.
chipmunk.
I just
No,
need 9
we're
minutes and 34 seconds that I can talk to him.
One
Ask
more.
him-
As
ask,
you're-
go ahead, sorry.
As he's talking, you'll notice one of his cheeks is really bulged out.
Oh, what do you got in your cheek there?
just spits out a nut. Oh, my nuts!
Oh, you found them.
I found it! Thank you, kind stranger!
You're so welcome.
I'll just jam it back up in there. Oh, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that.
Do you mind waiting for a sec?
Waiting for a sec? Oh, what's that?
One of my friends here.
What is a sec?
I want to speak to you.
Okay.
Just sit there for now.
He'll jump down onto the little tree branch over here and run just
What are
back
the
and forth,
odds that a
super high
chipmunk would have the
energy.
patience to wait for like 9 whole minutes?
9 minutes is an eternity, so he's running.
Pretty much. Yep. Okay.
Go fast.
Well, unless he runs off, I will complete the ritual casting.
He'll go over here and dig a small hole underneath this rock and bury the nut in his mouth, and then run over here and get a new nut, and then bury that one in the hole, and then shovel dirt back on top, and go over here and stuff his cheeks full of more nuts, and then come back over here. About 10 minutes has passed.
Now, so sorry to keep you waiting, my friend. Did you say see any kind of think of it like a big rock with holes in it? You know, stone structure, things people build.
Big rock with holes in it. This rock's got a hole in it.
Bigger.
Right there.
Much bigger.
Oh.
Bigger and squarer.
Bigger and square.
Pretty big rock.
There's a square rock over there. Oh, we'll scamper over here.
Do you know what a building is?
No.
I figured.
What's that? Is
okay,
it
so
like
where-
this? I'll point at the square
actually, that's
jutting out.
surprisingly square for a rock. It might have been a building, but okay.
It's a
what-
building.
Is there anywhere in the forest all the animals avoid going?
Yeah, down the road, right where I lost my nuts.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
I just
Have
told
you
him
seen
that.
anything? Have you seen anything around there? Like any creatures? Anything dangerous looking?
Nope. Some fog. There was some fog.
Well, there's nothing to worry about then.
And look right at, well, you guys, and you're like, oh, there's a stick with one of you on it.
Oh,
What?
Me? You're pointing at me.
one of us specifically?
He
Like,
just points at the everyone besides Zuzu, basically.
well, that does sound like something to worry about.
Yeah, it looks just like you.
You say.
It's
Awesome.
round and it's just kind of just sort of there on the stick. Yep. Kind of like a small tree.
Okay. Well,
I suppose we'll have to look at that.
yeah, that does seem like a concerning thing. I'm just gonna pull out whatever food I have in my pack and see if I have anything that can give him as like an exchange for the information. A little
You
bit
got any
scraps of
nuts?
nuts. I have no idea if I have any nuts. Just gonna give him the closest thing I have to nuts.
He is satisfied.
Anyway, what's
He'll
he saying,
jam more of
guys?
those
He's
in
looking
there.
pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Looks for nuts.
And then he pointed at all of you, and it was even creepier. Then he made disturbing sounds.
Should we take his nuts from the corner over there?
No, leave him his nuts. He's very,
The
he's very
squirrel is
helpful.
the BBEG.
Fine, let's take it back. We'll take him when we get back.
Did I find a nut?
Gasp. Yeah, sure. You find an acorn on the ground over there.
Nice.
And because this little guy has been talking with these guys, he won't notice that you've taken it. And he'll turn back around now that you guys are starting to walk away. Like, all right, just see you later, I guess. Where'd my nuts go?
See you, little
This-
chipmunk.
This whole area is haunted. You should probably be.
Scamper off into the trees. He's gone.
Well, there's a spot and there's bodies on stakes, and I'm afraid we should have our guard up. To say the least.
Yeah, we're looking for a stick with our faces on it.
Wait,
Perhaps.
He pointed at everybody.
He
except
pointed at
Susan.
all of the humanoids, besides the dragon-looking one.
Well,
All right. Who would like to go
So-
first?
Where?
who would like to go first?
It's down the road. Right down the road.
Well, I guess Calvin's going first.
Calvin's going
Boss
first.
So go first.
Boss
1 second.
weapons! Alright, as you guys walk down the road, another hour or so passes, and you're starting to get into mid-morning, but the sky is growing dark. Heavy clouds are coming in overhead, and a cold wind is blowing. it's getting very cold for the time of year that it seems to be, and a dense fog is setting in.
Gee, more rain.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, there's one
What's
person in
going
this
on?
party that shouldn't be in here.
Isn't this
Whoopsies.
rain? Why is it always rain?
It's always rain, but surprisingly, the ground's not that bad.
Nobody here is water soluble, are they?
All right, until we get into combat, you guys will be free to
I
move
do have a
around
nice hat.
outside the grid. But as you arrive in the thick part of the forest, many thorn bushes and other strange plants that are twisted up from the ground will surround the road. And as you've come up this hill into this thicket area, you see a head jammed on a spike.
That's what he meant.
And the head has been
think
there
that's what
quite
he
some
meant?
time. And the skin is dried and flaked and peeling off, but not all of it is gone yet. Some of the flaps still blow in the wind.
Clearly doesn't rain around here very often.
Looking at the neckline of where the head is there any indication of whether it might have been ripped off or like sawn or
It
cut
looks
off?
severed.
Severed. Okay.
Alright, I don't remember what my fog layers are like on this map. But
It's probably one of Khan's friends. One of the first parties he sent out.
up through the fog you can see another, like a wall with some light shining through.
Something's very wrong here.
What's the
Ordinarily,
club?
that head should have been picked clean by Carrion.
That doesn't look like natural light.
I think we should go around the side and have a peek up the wall.
Very good. Go
Are there any
ahead.
windows?
There's a couple openings.
Those are stone walls
See.
ahead of you, with a few openings in it. Two large, dark stone pillars on each side of the what looks to be a main entrance to this courtyard.
I want to stealthily make my way out.
All right,
Yeah, can I
Calvin
roll
is
stealth?
going in. If you'd like to roll stealth, feel free.
Alright, let's stick with
Disadvantage, so I'll roll twice.
Why do you get disadvantage?
stick on the side.
Armor.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Oh,
if we're rolling stealth,
Zuzu, you will notice that it is dark enough here that the sun is not bothering your eyes.
Yes, I'm doing a small victory dance.
Nice.
wait, did I roll stealth? No, I rolled survival. Why did I roll
Yeah.
survival?
Uh-oh.
My bad. I will roll stealth.
Uh-oh.
Not great.
What is this?
Along with that survival check, if you'd like to keep it, I could tell you something.
Sure. Okay.
Along with your survival check, you start to hear voices coming from all around you, slight whisperings in the fog.
Another one of Khan's parties he sent out, clearly looking for help.
The voices calling out to you. Help! Help us! I don't know if my mic picked that up or if it was too quiet, but
Nah, we hear the helps.
okay.
I would like to climb a tree.
You're gonna climb a tree and look inside the wall. Alright, you see some braziers inside that wall that are lit. And you see... There's my thingy. This courtyard.
Huh.
A old stone chapel in the center of the courtyard, flanked by multiple gargoyles and drifting fog clouds. A few ornate decorations and tiles on the floor. And these buildings along the sides look possibly like mausoleums. This is a graveyard.
I'll jump back down and tell the group that. And, well, whoever's here.
I'm just waiting by the dead guy. Just waiting for you guys to come back. I never did a stealth roll.
Checking out the skull.
Yeah. Having a poke.
Can I try and see if there's any, like, people or things that I can
I mean,
hear?
perception check.
Oof.
6. You do not see anything stirring inside the courtyard whatsoever except for the shifting fog clouds.
Okay. Go to the group.
As a believer in
what
open
do you
air
guys think?
burials, I can't stand these places.
You think we
Yeah,
should?
Big Glaciers
in?
face, you should just eat them.
I can go in and stealth and check it out beforehand, scout it out a bit.
Trying to stick around the edges, and I'll stick just outside the place.
Well, whatever we do, we shouldn't get too far from each other.
All right, you've
Yeah.
already got your stealth checks. Go ahead. You can move around freely. Just if you leave the edges of the map, that's still okay as well, but know that you're just in
Get off
dense
the edge.
forest. Yeah, you guys can
Is-
actually drag your tokens off the side, but it's you're just in dense
is this
forest.
an entrance?
Got it.
Yes, that is a break in the wall, which you can walk through. All of those breaks in the wall where there are piles of rubble, you can cross through those effortlessly.
All right.
Well, if I can see them, I'm just gonna walk through the front door.
Oh, but before you go anywhere, what the heck is
Whoa.
your name? Why am I blanking on your name right now? Is it Odysseus?
Yes.
Or yeah, so before you go anywhere, Odysseus, since you stayed over by the skull and you've been standing in the fog for a little bit, please roll me a survival check.
Bible. There.
Now that everyone else has left line of sight with you.
What do I click again?
There's a plus next to survival check in your skill list.
I see it.
It's only going to be a plus or minus.
0.
What?
God
What?
damn.
You have to click it.
I know, but I can't.
Oh yeah, I have to go back. You have to like go back to the main menu and then go
What's
to
to
your
sign in?
character.
God damn it.
God.
Anyway, feel free to wait until my doom.
He's, we'll get to him in a minute. What's everyone else want to do?
Suppose we're walking through the.
I just realized that I know a few things, unless you've changed them, that are going to make it a little hard for it to not metagame this.
Just don't metagame it, John.
Just don't metagame it, okay?
Just don't metagame it.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I know I should. I feel like I should apologize in advance
I
for
should just-
possibly inspiring this.
Just don't metagame it. Is
Okay,
Snap to Grid on right now? Yeah, it is. Hold on, I'm turning off. Or at least if you can turn it down so that way you can move around freely.
I check out the braziers, see like.
Yeah, go ahead, walk up to one and see if you can just give it a little bit of give it an Arcana check. Because that doesn't seem like normal fire.
Weird. It won't.
10.
10. These braziers seem kind of strange. They have glowing glyphs on the side of them, sort of similar to the ones you saw in town before, that keep people from pushing things open like the doors. But these ones are a little different, and they're lit up like they're active. The flames crackle and spark away. What are you having a problem with there, Kiwi?
I can. So you click on the number?
Yes.
Why wouldn't it do anything?
1 second. You have a
Yeah,
plus
it's a-
0. Are you clicking? You're clicking on the plus 0?
Yes.
I had to go like back to collections.
It
and
worked for
characters
me.
and back into this.
Okay,
Oh,
so.
there you go.
Cool.
You got a 12.
What?
No, I clicked it. That was me
Didn't-
clicking.
I've had it before. I've either had to reload the page or
Refresh.
Yeah, refresh the page. Try that first.
All right.
Okay.
In the middle there, like this big long, this thing. Is this some kind of?
That is a stone church of some sort, possibly where they might have said masses or had services in the past.
Entrance
There you go,
right here?
14.
There's an entrance right there between the two. 14.
Interesting.
You hear voices calling to you in the mist. Familiar voices. People you traveled with before, saying your name, and the voices are coming from somewhere down over here, back in the trees.
Well then, I see the mentor here, and I'm like, guys, I hear stuff. We need to check it out.
Very good.
Yeah,
Listen to
voice,
the voices.
voice is calling for help. Also over there, and I point in the general direction behind us.
Don't look at the lights.
Which one of you has got the red laser?
Me. I want to check this out from behind.
You will need to get closer to check that out from behind. Yes, Canavar, when you asked earlier, this is the entrance to this, and there seems to be a pile of rock right here, like almost like a hole in the wall.
Interesting. So there's a doorway and a hole in the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I climb to the side of this well and peek down it?
Yeah, you can look down that well. Looking down that well, it's empty. Just infinite black.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
I will check this door here
Okay.
for traps.
All right. Is there a roll for check for traps? I don't think I've had anyone do it so far.
Is it perception or is it
Not sure.
investigation?
It's often perception or investigation.
All right, hit me with make me an investigation check. That door's not trapped.
Closed.
Definitely not.
Well,
You are certain the door is not trapped. Mm-hmm. Yep.
since I'm so certain, I'll push on it.
All right, you push on the door, and it creaks and it groans as the massive stone slab swings a little bit and then falls flat on its back, revealing this room.
That's a chest right there.
That is a chest right there. All right, let's do Calvin real quick. Calvin, you're looking at the back of this gargoyle while you hear a loud thud inside the mausoleum next to you of stone crashing against stone.
Yeah.
Do you still want to check out the gargoyle?
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they're fine. All right, you're going to make me a investigation check.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
11.
Nice. 21.
Dimetch, you think that this chest could be picked open with thieves' tools? It doesn't look like there's any traps.
I have those.
21. This gargoyle is a little bit strange. It's comes up and it's a stone statue, but it looks like there's a slot in the back with a mechanism here. Would you like to poke the mechanism?
Always poke the mechanism.
All right, you reach in, you click the mechanism, and it fires a dart out of its mouth. This gargoyle will fire a dart straight out past Canavar and hit that angel over there. It'll flop to the ground helplessly.
Nice.
And then you hear a noise as it resets.
Watch what you touch.
We can go get it.
That was a little too close to my head.
Did
All
the
right.
statue
I
fell
press it
over?
again.
Or
What's the
Gotta
question?
Step back away from that.
the statue fell over after it got hit by the dart?
No, statue is completely unharmed.
Okay.
But that gargoyle seems to have a dart launcher in its mouth. Peculiar.
Nice.
All right, you're going to try to pick open that chest. Right?
Indeed.
All right. Is it, there's a lockpick tool that you can roll, right? Or is it?
There
Is
isn't.
All right, then you're making
No,
a
you
dexterity check? Question mark?
Sleight of hand, is it?
Sleight of hand or dexterity check, right?
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
Should be, he's a rogue.
I am a rogue.
Then just do you have expertise in thieves' tools?
No.
Then just roll any dex skill that you have proficiency in.
Ooh.
Roll
Sleight of
me
hand.
some stuff.
7.
Your lockpick clicks, and clicks, but you just can't find the tumbler. Unfortunate. This lock does not open.
Alright.
You can try again in a little bit if you'd like.
I guess I will, yeah.
All right, who wants to move first?
I will. I'll tell Canavar that I heard voices coming from the side over here.
Over there?
Yeah, from outside.
I think I heard some voices too.
I need somebody to help me check it out. They're just asking for help, so maybe they want water.
I wouldn't trust that. Nothing in the forest asks strangers for help unless it knows it can get.
That
So
one
that's
squirrel
safe.
wants some nuts, so I feel like
Squirrels
we're
are
pretty
stupid,
safe.
okay?
Yeah.
Squirrels are notoriously naive and trusting.
Oh, I just realized something. Hold on one second. I was trying to figure out why my stream didn't have our little speech bubbles on it, and we're in the wrong chat.
Oh.
Anyway.
Wait, does that mean nobody's been hearing what we're saying?
No, everyone's been hearing what we're saying. It's that my overlay on stream doesn't pick up the speech bubbles and them lighting up. I was staring at it. I was like, there should be something there. Wait a minute.
That reminds me.
All right.
Um,
So you,
I
Our
think if
weird
we're going to go
icons
into
on
the
display.
mist, we should go together. But honestly, it might not be. I don't think that whatever's out there is natural.
Clues, please stop. As you get to this point, you hear a click. What will you do?
I already knew about the dart, so I will just scatter immediately in
Just
front.
immediately dive. All right. Deck save. Let's see if you can
Yeah,
hit with that
I'm
dart.
also I'm also 2 feet tall, so I don't know if I'm below the hole or not.
Let's see if the dart hits you.
Wait,
Yeah.
2 feet? Aren't you like the size of like a big dog?
I'm 2 feet 4 inches.
Oh no.
And of course, they're all a natural one. I
Oh,
actually
no.
jump.
Did
I
you
actually
jump
jumped.
into it?
He jumped straight into
Barely.
it. You're gonna take 3 piercing damage from a dart. Oh no.
We tell him to calm down.
But you know now, having done with a dart sticking out of you, you know now that this pressure plate is a pressure plate.
Yeah, guys, don't step on the red tiles. They're evil.
So far, one of them is. All right, Calvin, you're going up here along the back.
I'm just checking out.
No one has line of
these
sight on you, and you're in the
statues.
dark. All right, you
Um,
notice that this statue is completely normal, or so it seems, and this one over here looks a little strange. But you'd have to investigate it.
Okay.
Also, now that Zuzu is here, you will notice that the inside of this cathedral is much nicer than you thought before.
I'm gonna go.
And by
follow
that
up,
I mean
check
it's-
out that cathedral.
It's got a horrible bloody altar with a fire in it.
Spacious.
Spacious indeed.
Hmm.
This whole place is an abomination against nature.
All right,
You guys want to
Calvin.
collect firewood and just kind of burn it down?
Investigation check reveals that this has the same dart mechanism in it as this one down here. Oh, sorry, this one down here.
Nice.
So I will mark that one as having a... That's a trap. That's a trap. Alright. Enough time has passed. Dimitch is going to try his luck real quick at the other chest, at the chest lid again.
Sleight of hand.
Roll me that sleight of hand.
There we go.
Oh,
24.
you hear a resounding click as the tumblers fall into place. And then you hear one more click and a spring let go. Open that lid. You do not get hit with a spring knife trap.
Dear Lord.
The knife is now sticking into the top of the box.
Yeah, but what quality is the knife? How good is it?
It is poor quality and kind of rusty.
Okay, so it wouldn't hurt anybody anyway.
It would look like it would probably do about 1d4 piercing damage.
And give you 10
Wow. Thank you.
Make you roll a deck save.
What's a dagger, huh?
Inside this bottle, inside this chest, you will find
A knife.
You will find 2 small gems. One is an opal and one is a topaz. And there will be... Hold on, I need to go roll a die. That's more than I thought it would be. Oh no. $32 gold pieces in a small bag in there.
I will take it.
Cool. Grave Robin, very good.
I'm gonna tug on Canaver's whatever his equivalent of pants is. You
There's
know
not much
magic,
there.
right?
Fur coat.
Yeah.
Ah, the sword, yes.
There's some evil thing in that church chapel waste of space.
None of us here are the divine magic persuasion, I assume. I can do what I can. I would like to go into that chapel and maybe see what I can make of these bodies. I'm gonna go over and just investigate the body on the floor.
Body?
Body?
Well, you know, whatever's left of this skeleton thingy over here.
You
with
see here
pink goo.
a corpse lying in a pile of what appears to be possibly its own blood. It has been smashed to death by something large.
What actually are we looking at right here?
You are looking at a stone altar that used to be a single large bowl on a stone pillar that is now surrounded with a new stone foundation, a pool of blood and large bones with a fire burning in the center of it.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
There is a defaced statue in the middle and 3 stained glass windows depicting large armored winged knights throwing lightning down upon what looked to be elves.
We got an elf here. Maybe they can jump in. Keep the waters warm. Or at least if it's
what about
cursed.
the statue over here? What is that?
That is a defaced statue.
Defaced.
It's a large statue of some past god that does not you don't recognize.
And this blood in the bowl looks fresh.
The blood around the altar looks fresh.
Well,
It almost seems to ripple as the flame burns atop it.
Be prepared to back me up because this could go very wrong. I would like to tip over that bowl if I can.
Oh no! The bowl is mixed in amongst the blood, or amongst the like in the center of this. The large area around it is more like a fountain of blood. Like, and this is a centerpiece.
Oh, okay.
This is a 10-foot across kiddie pool of blood.
Let's gather everyone and push it over.
Okay, 2 seconds.
Well,
Calvin, what are you doing?
I'm checking out this fire.
You'd like to check out this fire. You notice it's similar to what you've seen in town. There are runes that are lit up along the bottoms of the braziers, and that fire seems to crackle continuously. There's no wood in there. It's just burning.
Can I check why? Like how?
You can Arcana check, because this seems like it might be magic.
21.
This is indeed magic. These runes on the side are written in Sylvan, and they seem to say fire. The fire is being maintained by the runes on the outside of the braziers.
Nice.
Well, before we do anything rash, how about let's go take a look at whatever's on this table here.
Okay, 1 second. We need to
Or
go.
grave robber.
Books and stuff.
We need to go check on the grave robber real quick.
Alright.
Dimec.
Is there anything like noticeable about this area here?
There are large stones placed on top of a shattered sarcophagus with a mummified corpse inside.
Oh.
That's about it. Doesn't look like there's any valuables in there. Just a body.
No valuables, huh?
Doesn't
Guess
seem
I'll
to be.
I will just go and join up with everybody else, I guess.
Nice.
Leave the grave robbing for later.
Did you just step on that stone plate?
No,
He
I
definitely-
accidentally
Okay.
dragged myself.
I was gonna say, you don't hear a click. There's nothing that comes from it. All right, we're all now gathered in the center chapel.
Somewhat.
Who's looking at what?
I would like to look at the book. I have no idea if I can actually read it though.
All right, that book on that table. Oh, man, I have notes on this.
Move over so Calvin can see.
That book is written in common, and it is a journal. Would you like to read the journal?
I would like to read the journal.
Okay, there is a first entry detailing that I found a suitable location for my experiments. A ruined courtyard in a secluded forest. As long as I am not disturbed, there shouldn't be an issue with the authorities. The damned council only ever wants to see me in irons. And for what small amount of... only a small amount of necromancy. Alright, entry 2. You flip the page. This location is a blessing. Or so it first appeared to be. This was some sort of shrine to some ancient god and his servants, but... every time I try to complete the ritual, I am thwarted by some sort of guardian spirit. There is something that here preventing me from completing my work. The third entry. I have collected enough blood for the ritual, and the bones of the entombed here will serve as good offerings to the blood god. Now all that remains is to finish the runes. And there's a complete diagram of the altar and how to build it on that page.
Let's get the blood for the blood god. Now he just needs the skulls for the skull throne.
Yes.
Let's
You will also
summon
notice...
corn.
You will also notice that the runes that are in that book stop about halfway around each side of this.
Oh, shit.
And they are also written in blood. Would you like to keep reading?
Sure.
I was a fool to
Scary
believe...
music
Oh,
in my ears is telling me no.
nice.
Yes.
I was a fool to believe that there would be no repercussions for my actions, and I am afraid that I have met my fate. I must finish my work. I must finish my work for the blood god. And then the page is smeared with blood, and it's the end of the thing.
So, kind of, do you want to finish?
Does he read this out loud, or is he just like doing this in his head?
He is reading this. I don't know how.
I'm reading this out loud, or either I or Calvin would be probably right.
I'm just reading along with you.
Well, I think we can tell who the poor unfortunate soul on the floor probably is then.
You
Seems
think
to
his
have happened
ritual
recently.
summoned a beast and just killed him there?
It's like
Here's
he
what's bothering
exploded.
me. I
Maybe
don't
it's...
know how the blood is fresh, but this person seemed to refer to the council as though the city was still up and running. How long has this place been the way it is right now?
Maybe we don't know how far we are from a different village. Maybe we can finally get away from Zan, or Khan, I mean.
Yeah, and council is just council. Could be elder council, evil council, who knows?
Maybe it's the Necromancy Council.
Right?
If there is such a thing.
I hope not.
Well, apparently there's a god split in 5 parts that has absolute power, so who knows what exists.
Exodia!
Tried
All
to summon
right.
Exodia died.
Timex, you will also notice that there's a few more books up here on this shelf. Split between these two. A couple of them stand out to you.
Let's check them out.
Those books are called... there are 5 total. One is The Anatomy of Man, A Druid's Path from Life to Death, The Natural Order of the World, Monsters of the Mist, and Blood God's Will.
Wait, there's one called the Druid something or other?
The Druids, A Druid's Path from Life to Death.
Huh.
I would be interested in the Natural Order of the World one.
The Natural Order of the World. Very good. All right, are you flipping that book open?
Yep.
Cool. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
A knife comes flying at your face. This book was trapped.
Could you repeat those cells? There was Druid's Path
13.
from Life to Death, the Anatomy
Wait,
of
oh
the
no.
Gods.
That,
The
which way
natural
is this
order
knife
of the
flying from?
world.
Out of the book
Okay.
to my face, I assume.
The
see.
hold on a second. I'll get through the book titles one real quick, and then we will sort out the flying dagger at his face. All right. The Anatomy of Man, like Anatomy of Man. A Druid's Path from Life to Death. The Natural Order of the World. Trapped. Monsters of the Mists. The Blood God's Will.
I'd be interested in the Monsters of the Mist.
The Monsters of the Mist. It is a book of folklore detailing a mist that rolls in and blocks out the sun, and you can hear there are stories telling about voices that call out and try to lure adventurers into the fog.
Did I try to grab the Blood God's Will?
The Blood God's Will, a story about the Blood God and his battles against Hrundorf, the god of the mountains.
Yeah, it seems like a good read.
I'm curious about the Druid's Path. And
You will read about Hrundorf and the god of the mountains and the Landstanders and their fight with the undead and the blood god who they worship. Alright, so wait, which was the last one I just heard?
Did the trapped book damage?
Oh, no, if you you said you rolled a 13. No, sorry.
Yeah.
The knife goes flying past your head and helplessly sticks into the wall.
Ah,
Good as
who
this
the hell
night.
traps a book?
Exactly.
must be something worth
Watch
reading.
out, guys.
No, it's a hollow
Hollow
book with a spring mechanism in it that throws a knife blade.
Oh, what was
It's
it?
nothing.
That
It's
was
just the way of the world.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I don't agree with this. I'll just kind of throw it away.
This is
He resets the
Practical
mechanism and
lesson.
puts it back on the shelf for the next sucker.
You know what? I could use this.
designed to last your whole lifetime.
Very nice. So, which one was it? Someone reading another one? Or was somebody
I
checking
wanted to
something else
read
out?
The Druid's Path.
A druid's path from life to death details the path a druid has taken, corrupting over time, going from worshipping life, nature, and the forest to death, decay, and rot, eventually becoming a necromancer.
Well, that's disturbing.
Yes. While you're
Does it
reading
read
it, a
like a-
flash of lightning happens outside, and you hear a loud crackle in the distance. Ba-bum.
I
Anyway.
would like to go to a high point. And,
You're gonna climb up on top of something?
I would go to the wall and climb up on the wall and the tree.
Oh,
Whatever.
as you're going over there, do you step on that bench to climb up on that wall?
I do.
Yes, do.
Nice. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Against being compelled to
Wisdom.
sit on the bench and stay a while.
And listen.
Oh yes.
What did you roll? Let's see if
I
you
won't be doing
resist.
that.
Oh, you will not be doing that. You hear voices call out to you. Stay a while and listen. And you will not. I don't think so.
Can I inspect the statue?
Yeah, go ahead. It seems to be a large statue of a very burly man with a huge axe. But he's had his face smashed and most of the stone is graffitied and painted over.
So that'd be insight.
No, you don't even need to roll for that. It's very plain.
Oh shit. I see. Oh, okay.
That is 100% clear. Judging by from if you've been told about the or you read the which one did you read? You read the one talking
Blood
about
God.
you read the thing about the blood god with the with Harndorf anyway. So you have a pretty good idea that this was probably a temple to the god of the mountains. And the pictures you're seeing on the sides are the servants of the blood god being driven underground by Hrundorf's army.
And those servants were elves?
Yes.
Is that the picture of the lightning being thrown at elves?
Yes.
Interesting.
But
Out of,
the strange thing is, none of you have ever heard of this ever happening.
This con doesn't tell us anything.
I think Khan doesn't remember everything.
Maybe we should just ask Khan about the history.
I mean, honestly,
of
no
it.
one ever
we'll come
asks.
back and grade him.
No
later
one ever
on.
asks. All right,
I mean,
go
it
on.
might just be happening very soon since I'm climbing up a tree and I just heard lightning.
He's about to get struck down. No, from
Just hold it up a lightning rod.
from up the tree, you don't see anything that you already haven't seen. Just more statues, more of the same down the other side. There's a couple more breaks in the wall, and there doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Was I able to see, like, from in the building which direction the lightning came from?
The sky.
I mean, like, was it to the east? Was it
It's
above us?
strange
Was it
because
to
it was a perfectly sunny day when you came over here. It's almost like it's contained in this area. Almost like the ambient music I'm listening to is rainy and thunder.
Anybody want to go check out those help voices now?
Didn't we just
I
learn
really
that
don't
those
think
help
we
voices
should,
are a monster that lures travelers in? And...
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be trusting these voices.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we should do grave robbing instead.
Perhaps we should be robbing some
agree.
graves instead. All right.
Speaking of that,
Should we
Zuzu,
check
you've
out
been
the
standing
next
next to that big pile of blood for some time. Are you checking it out, or?
Is that what that is? Blood?
That's a big pool
Like
of blood,
underneath?
like a big kiddie pool of blood.
Yeah, I wanna check it out.
Okay. You can make some investigation checks. Did you read any of those books or listen while people were talking about it?
I was listening, but I wasn't reading much, so I have general idea.
Paid attention.
Nice.
But yeah, my intelligence is not high. I was not really paying attention.
You
I'm
feel
gonna try poking. Yeah, I'm gonna.
yeah,
poke
you
the
feel like this is not finished. Why didn't anyone finish this? You should finish this. Like, you can't leave work half done. And that flame up in the center, it looks like it's very pretty. I like that red color.
Yeah, red is nice, except kobolds.
It's very nice.
So, in that book that me and Cannavard read, did it show how to finish it?
Yeah, you had to write the rest of the blood runes around the bottom of it.
Okay.
And why the hell would we want to finish this?
Well.
looks like the ritual killed this guy right here. And I don't
Best
think we
thing-
should be finishing it.
There's
Best case
5.
scenario, whatever's protecting
five
this
of
place shows up and kills us all before we finish. Worst case scenario, we actually succeed. And accomplish whatever
And
form
may-
of necromantic blood ritual to the blood god. What was going on there?
Maybe the god will give us gold.
Yeah.
He's a nice god.
That's
Psychological
perfectly
obsession
reasonable.
with gold.
Yes. That's perfectly reasonable, is it
It's
not?
good with gold. You can't eat it. You can't sleep under it. You can't barely even hunt with it because it's too soft.
What do you think? Do you think we should just write one rune and then see what happens?
Alright. Well, do we know
I'm
that
gonna stand back to the other side.
Dymac has already done that? Or
I haven't
just-
even approached it yet.
didn't you just steal it from one of the other graves already? That's why we
Oh, he stole from one of the other graves. He didn't write any more on that. He didn't write anything around that.
Yeah. I just graved
I
it up,
mean,
know
if you
some
had that book
demons.
and you had the means to do it, and you wrote some of those blood runes, I mean, what's the harm in that, right? Is someone
the
going
book
to
still on
try
the
it? I need to
table?
know now. I don't know. Was it left there?
What?
This is where the journey, the journal with the details on how to finish the ritual is right there.
I'll
To my
take it.
knowledge. All right, you pick it up.
If they're attempting this, I'm leaving this little room here.
What are you gonna do with it?
It'll be fine. Well, let's do what this guy had to do.
All right.
I read the book.
You
I know
hold
what's
the
going
book
on.
up and you look at the blood altar and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
Just kind of peeking into the room from this little hole.
13.
All right. You will stare at the flame. Stare intimately at it. It feels like it's compelling you, like it's calling to you, like you need to finish this. It needs to be finished. For the blood god.
Of course. Zuzu, would you like to help me?
Does it look like he's in a trance from our side? Or does he
Yeah.
look
It looks like he's now suddenly like, we need to finish this. Like he's saying this out loud.
Oh.
This is me speaking through your mouth right now.
Susua will think about it for a moment, and then pull out a gold coin and flip it. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d4 for this. On a 1 and a 2, he'll help. On a 3 and a 4, he'll say screw it and not do it, but watch.
Oh no, no.
Either way, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder after you.
Alright, nah, but I want to watch this.
I put my hand on his shoulder, see if he awakens.
He will continue his work, even with your hand on his shoulder, almost unfazed.
I want to say for the record, this is a terrible idea, and I'm too curious to leave.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna stay safely over here.
Well, Timora says to stay, but not to help, so I help. I do not help.
Finishing this ritual will take about 2 minutes.
Oh, that's easy enough.
That's pretty good. This you don't understand the dialect these are in. It seems like a foreign language to you, but you're still able to write them very well because you have the book that teaches you how to do it, and you work your way around just painting away. Dymek, make me a perception check.
19.
19. You hear some noise coming from the mausoleums.
Like the
This mausoleum, and this mausoleum, and this mausoleum, and this mausoleum, and this one, and this one, and this
By the
one.
way,
Guys, the mausoleums are starting to make a bit of noise.
No,
It
no,
sounds
no,
like
ignore
crunching
that.
rocks.
by the
No,
way,
no, ignore that. We're
might
doing
have
the blood
company.
ritual.
after
Yeah,
I
keep
put my
going.
shoulder, hand on his shoulder, and he didn't like waken, I would grapple him.
You're gonna grab him?
I want to gesture with his
Grapple.
name. The gnome to come inside and grab one of those tables and drag it over to the door, to the gap in the wall. If I have time.
I don't have much strength, but you'll probably have to help me.
If you're gonna grapple him, would you like
No, I
you
just
two
want-
gentlemen make me 2 opposing strength checks? Let's see who's higher.
Wait, what? I'm not trying to drag you inside.
Not
I'm
you
just saying,
two.
hey,
Not you
Yeah,
two. I'm saying
like the
Calvin
dresser,
and
right?
Odysseus.
She's got a 20.
Odysseus is much stronger and will continue to write. The ritual is nearly complete.
It needs to be completed. You don't understand.
Those of you who are standing near the edges of the church, you will see skeletons approaching the doorways.
It's working.
Do we
It
roll
is
or-
working.
Yeah, I can see that.
Finally.
All right, everyone
the
stop.
followers I deserve.
Stop.
Did
We
we
need
get
to
a
settle
chance
something
move
really
the
quick.
Dressers over?
You did get a chance to move the dressers over. I'll let you have that. This wall is blocked off.
which one?
I will draw it
This
for
one
you
here?
in just a second
Oh.
in some dark gray. This one is blocked off. You guys cannot get
Sweet.
through this space.
Oh, we entered.
Okay. Now that the blood ritual has finally been completed, and the people who were doing it were not stopped by the skeletons in time, that flame will grow very bright. The bones will stand up, and they will form into a large creature. Let's see if I still have the token for this boy. I do!
Odysseus, what have you done? I wonder.
Wait. All right.
Do you just like suddenly snap out of it?
The skeletons will fall helplessly to the ground as if the magic of this place no longer affects them. And we're going to do some initiative.
Right.
Do I have initiative? Because I just made this guy. Am I still, like, confused?
You will look up at this big boy who just rose up out of the pile of blood. He is a mass of flesh and bone holding 2 large bone clubs in each hand, like in one in each hand. 2 heads sprout from its body, and it will scream out, "Blood for the blood god!"
No, he's right on the ground. That's for you.
All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's see how this
Yeah, he's
goes.
talking about our blood.
All right, damn.
Oh no, all blood is for the blood god. And you are all landstanders.
Skulls.
I-
Skulls.
That
to
means
roll
you are
initiative.
enemies of the blood god.
7. Okay.
Let me get improved initiative open so I can track this and get some combat music, and then we will see what happens.
Fun times.
Fun times.
What did you block the door with?
A wooden shelf. It can be thrown away with an action.
Okay.
Let's
Switch
close
from
that because we
my
don't need
foreboding
that.
soundtrack
Let's
to my
close
creepy
that because
fight
we don't need
soundtrack.
that. Let me get my zombie ogre. Which one of these was the dangerous one? That's the dangerous one. Okay.
What? There was more than one in here?
No, I have two that I've made. One of them's a
Oh,
custom.
I see.
And I need his stat block, which is saved over here in my boss setup. I didn't actually expect you guys to raise him up from the dead. I'm not gonna lie.
Our group is chaotic stupids.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to stop.
I said it was a bad idea.
Where
but
did I
didn't
save it?
actually
Oh,
finish
wait,
that.
other boss ideas. Maybe that's
I
it.
just wanted to help the people outside. Now we're, or the voice, I guess, outside.
It's fine. This won't be a horribly tough fight for you guys. I don't think.
I robbed some graves, man.
No, that's the giant house mimic.
Either way, we're getting, if we're doing what we did, what we're supposed to do, what is it, like the squirrels having issues around here? So,
Up and down.
She was that he ate his nuts and he didn't know it.
Maybe we can command it and get it to get free labor out of it.
there we go.
Did summon it.
Did anyone
It
use
owes
their own
us.
blood in writing stuff? Because I don't think they did.
Look, we can offer him
Ah,
a stable
there's the
job where he
twin
gets
zombie
blood
ogre. Okay. I've got his stat block now.
Let's
Oh,
just
that's a lot
offer
of
blood
HP,
like a
holy shit.
vampire.
We'll offer you.
Yikes. Well, it's strong, and it is big, and it is dumb, so let's see how it rolls on initiative, and then we will see what happens. I need to make sure I have this open so I can see it. It has a -2 to its dex.
It looks like me and
That is an 8.
Dimac rolled the same on initiative. Do you want to go first? Or
Oh, that's the wrong
first?
thing. Whoopsies.
Goes by Dex. Who's the biggest?
Good question. My dex is +2 or 14.
I have +5.
All right, you go first then, I guess.
Alright, so we're having Dimec first.
16.
I'm not first, right? 11? Or did
I
nobody
think
roll
I'm
better
first.
than 11?
I rolled an 11, but
Alright, so who's going first? You guys gotta
Calvin
tell me in
rolled
order
first.
who has the highest and what, like, what.
Calvin 19.
Susua 17.
I'm
Dimac,
Calvin,
and
19,
then me, and
then-
Odysseus looks like.
Yes.
Is that how you
Zua,
pronounce it, Dimac?
And then, well, who was third?
Dimac.
Mitch.
Dimmick.
And then Canavar. And
Mm,
then
Ogre.
we have Odysseus and then Ogre, or other way around?
I think other way around, isn't it? Because Odysseus
Ogre
is
has an 8.
Yep.
He's
so
faster
Ogre-
than me.
Odysseus goes last.
That's
Okay.
sad. Well,
How
you're
dare
caught
you.
off guard because of the,
I'm still somewhat in a trance here. I'm
This
just
is the
looking at him
second
like my baby, and then all of a sudden he screams blood for the blood god. I'm like, I've made a terrible mistake.
Good time you paused the encounter and then went last.
Yes.
Very good. Let me get my round tracker here so I know what round we're on, and I will.
Son, why do you oppose me so?
Round 1, fight. Alright, I need to get different music. Wait, Butcher Circus, I saw it. There we go. Alright. Everybody, we ready to go? Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Cool. This large zombie ogre has now stood up out of the fountain of blood and is ready to take back what is rightfully his lord's. What will you do?
I'll first
Somewhat
move to
ironic about a zombie being about blood.
I know, right?
He's
The
taking
blood,
back what's-
the blood god is all undead.
I will move to the corner and cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Oh yeah, some of you guys are level 2. This should be a much easier fight.
Oh man, I feel
All
very
right.
secure. I have a lot of backup hit
You
points.
want
Do I have to make a save against Hunter's Mark? Or is it just you Hunter's Mark me for extra damage when you hit me?
I think. No, I think I just marked you. Yep.
Okay, so I just take more damage when you hit me now that I have the hunter's mark on me?
Yeah, an extra 1d6.
Gotcha.
It's concentration though. So.
That's perfectly fine.
So I will longbow.
You have a
Probably miss.
longbow. And you're going to hit me for how much damage?
Did a 9 hit?
9 does hit.
Oh,
I'm going to take some damage.
indeed. So 9 damage.
9 damage to me. Cool, cool. Additionally, am I taking... Was that with your hunter's mark?
Yeah, that was my first mark as well.
Is this piercing damage?
The 8 was piercing. What was hunter's mark? Is that bludgeoning? Yeah, bludgeoning. So 1 bludgeoning and 8 piercing.
What do I do if I take 2 different sources of damage? One of them is a 1, but he has resistance to bludgeoning.
You take a minimum of 1 damage.
Okay. Well, then I will take 5 damage instead. Fun times.
Fair.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. That your
End
turn?
turn.
That's your turn. Zoo, zoo. Let's get you guys all snapped to grid too, so that you guys are. Because there's no grid on this map, because I honestly didn't think you'd actually take an encounter here.
Player stupidity at its finest.
It's how it be. Don't worry, this
Sure,
isn't
just gotta
isn't
finish.
that hard of a fight. Just don't get hit.
Yeah.
Because it's hard.
I'm gonna move in melee.
Gasp.
Like an idiot.
Persevere
That's
at
a
finest.
bold state. You could have walked away. You wouldn't
Yeah.
have gotten an attack of opportunity.
Oh
Wait,
wait,
does he not have a 10-foot reach?
No,
yeah.
no,
he's-
he doesn't have 10-foot reach. What?
I guess not.
I
It's
do.
just long arms, I was thinking. But
Does this man have 10-foot reach? I don't think this man has 10-foot reach. 1 second. Let me just double check that.
I would have thought. I mean, I thought it was within 5-foot reach. Anyways,
there's-
I mean, it depends on what token grid. What is the grid on the token? Where on the grid the token is?
He's
No,
still
I
out of
suppose
5
the
feet of
size
you
on-
guys.
Of the token on the grid kind of takes into account his reach. So.
He's still outside of 5 feet. There's
He's
5
not-
feet between you.
Yeah, that's right.
Bathing
He's
in the
not
bowl.
Here, I could
physically
do
15 feet
something
across.
about this. 1 second. Let me just. We gotta
Do you
edit
take
map
it from
real
the
quick.
middle of the creature, or do you take it from the edge of the creature? How far?
Grid line. Save.
I would assume you take it from
The
the
map's
edge.
gonna reload for a second, and there we have grid lines. There we go.
Because otherwise, like a huge creature with 5-foot reach couldn't actually hit anything.
I mean, he's large, anyways.
Yeah. I guess you take it from the edge.
And this
While
thing
seeing
does not have. It only has 5-foot range. Yep.
Well, seeing that it's outside of melee, meaning I don't get it, my pack tactics on it, I will dejectedly and just point a finger to it and shoot a mote of blue fire towards it and cast fire bolts.
You flipping me off?
No, I'm
He
pointing
casts
at you.
firebolt. Is there no save against firebolt? No, it's attack roll. Never mind. All right.
It's
Hit
an
me-
attack. And
Hit me with
a
that attack
22
roll.
hits, so 1 point of fire damage. I'm not
I
really
will take
thinking much
1
about
point of
this.
fire damage. He doesn't
And
like
then with-
that.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Were you? Oh, you were hurt before. Oh no. I forgot.
It heals a minimum of 3 points, so I'm back to max.
There you go.
Let you heal before we leave. Why did we invite you on
No,
this trip?
he did heal before we left. He got darted.
Oh, right, that's true. I forgot.
He got darted when he was walking across the traps.
Jumping into the traps, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, then I'm gonna take a step back.
Is snap sensitivity
And
turned all the way up for you guys? I think it is.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
for me. There we go. Now I'm in the grid.
Cool. If it's not turned all the way
Yeah.
up for you, if you click the gear wheel, go to grid snapping sensitivity and just crank it all the way up. It'll force you to be in one of the grid slots or on one of the corners. Normally it lets me control that, but I don't know why it's not. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Yes. All
Yeah.
right. Isn't that the end of your turn?
I had my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Dymic.
Alright, I have a short bow. I will use it. Unlucky.
What did you roll?
6.
Oh, that is unlucky. Your arrow bounces off helplessly against the thick hide of the giant, or the ogre.
Wait, 1 plus 5, that changes anything.
Unfortunate. No, your arrow just helplessly skips off and falls to the floor, right in front of him, in fact. Alright. You got a bonus action for me?
Not unless I'm in melee.
Cool, 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 cool. Canavar.
All right. I am going to probably I'm going to bonus action. You see me kind of double over for a second, like the fur, sort of the fur coat on my back sort of seems to spike and grow, and I assume it's fair to say I've seen a brown bear before, right?
Sure.
I mean, out of all the normal CR1 creatures, I'm likely to have seen it. One seems pretty
Yeah, probably.
pretty standard. Yeah.
You might have seen one in the forest around the town. Sure, yep.
Turn into a brown bear. I will get myself a token for that in a second.
Make yourself a
And-
bear.
All right. I'm just going to size myself up, and then between this and next turn, I will. And I'm going to let me. Oh, that'll work. Yep. Okay. Let me just remove my token then, and make that large. Base is large. And I'm going to rush forward. Now, brown bear has multi-attack.
So does
I
the
think
ogre.
Yes, so I'm thinking, first up, do I want to grapple him, which is make him not able to move around? It's probably pretty stupid. I'm just going to do a multi-attack, bite and claw.
Alright, hit me with that bite and claw.
Alright, these are both plus 6 to hit, so I'll just roll in here. D20. For the bite, that's a 18 to hit.
Okay, 18 hits.
Yep. For 8 damage.
Type of damage is the bite.
Piercing.
Piercing? Okay,
Sorry?
well,
Yes.
that's fine.
8 piercing.
4 damage.
Yep. And the claw is a 9 plus 6, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. For 11, so 15 slashing damage.
That is... You guys want to roll up or roll down?
It's always roll down, isn't it?
Oh,
I
7
think
slashing
it's round
damage.
down. He's resistant to regular damages, I'd say. Interesting.
Yeah, he's a big
What?
mean boy who's a little resistant.
Alright.
Very
That's my
cool.
turn.
The ogre is not pleased by this, and you have done him a disservice, and he is going to come over here, out of the fire, and he's going to smack you once with his mace, and then he will swing a strike at Odysseus next. And
My baby.
let us test your mettle and see how well you fare against the blood god's might. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That hits, and you will take a lot of damage. That is 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Okay.
Odysseus, prepare yourself. Oh my god, you are lucky. That's an 8. The hammer swings wide and slams down and breaks Dimesh's arrow. You will not be getting that arrow back.
Who's using that?
Oh. The monster will roar with its giant bone clubs in its hand and just get ready for the next one. Alright, Odysseus' turn.
God damn it, child. How hard do I have to teach you this lesson? I still got in with my halberd.
You're swinging at me with a halberd.
Yeah.
Hit me with the halberd.
How? Where do I click?
You click the to hit button under next to your halberd. Like to hit, there'll be like a plus whatever, and like plus 3 or 5 or whatever it is, and then you'll have
Moving combat damage. No. Ah, to hit. No.
Ah, yes.
That's not
Click
very
the
fun.
plus next to. You should see halberd in your like attack section.
Oh,
on
I
the
moved
bottom.
over to equipment. That's why.
This is why.
Yeah. 13.
13 hits. How much damage do you do? Click the damage button.
1. 4. Sorry.
You deal 4. You deal 2 damage with
I
that
dealt
halberd.
4.
Nice.
Damn it.
Resistance
It's
is a
too
bitch.
hard. It's my poor child. I can't do it.
Papa. Why you do this to me, Papa?
It took all 2 minutes to make you. I can't do it.
You can say that man has the bare necessities. Oh no. Alright. He's not pleased that his father would do this to him and not help him praise the blood god by giving him his blood. Give me your blood, Papa. Anyway. That's the thing. Alright, we're on a new round. Calvin, you're up.
Yes. I will longbow. And I will cut.
He's longbowing. Longbow boy. With that damage. Let's see what it is.
Ooh.
Woo! That's big.
And then I'll roll my 2 bludgeoning damage on top of it.
Well, that's 11 longbow damage? Holy shit.
Yep.
So that's at least 1 damage from bludgeoning, and then I'm going to take 5 from the other one, so 6 damage. Nice. That's good. The giant looks like it's pretty battered right now. It's a little worse for wear. It's not liking this. It doesn't really care for you guys slam jamming it like this. All right. Next up is Zuzu. Lay it on me. What are you doing? Go up. He's dead.
Lup is dead.
Lup is dead.
The ogre killed.
Yeah, I was muted.
Lupakar is dead.
Sorry, I was muted.
This is why I start doing that. In case somebody
Question
muted.
for you. Yeah, question
Yes.
for you, DM. If I were to use Green Flame Blade and make an attack through the spell, would that count as magical damage?
Yes, it's a spell, is it not? What kind of damage is it, normally?
It uses the damage modifier of the weapon I use.
Oh, okay, but like Green Flame Blade is, you're channeling a magic source, so yeah, sure, you have magic damage.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure of that.
You gonna hit me with blade energy? It's not actually a sorcerer at all.
No, I stab stuff.
Nice. He comes up and he tries to stab me.
Yeah.
Let's see if he hits.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and light it in green flame and try and stab the ogre. I get advantage on the attack.
Pack tactics, baby!
It's a good thing too because
Oh
the
my
other roll was a 1.
Oh my god. Yep.
I rolled 2 1s now.
You hit.
Alright, he
How much
takes
unfiltered damage is that? 6
he-
unfiltered.
6 piercing damage, 6 magical piercing damage, and I'm not gonna have the green flame blade jump.
Very good.
And that's my turn.
He has been slashed with the green flame blade. That hurts. I don't like that. All right. Next is Canabar. Give me your best bear impression. Rawr, rawr.
Am I not next.
Is it? Oh wait, did I miss something? Hold on. Yeah, Dymek, my bad. I zoomed out quickly and looked and I went, oh, okay. Dymek, never mind. I'm gonna do something that's gonna help me out a lot right now.
Yes.
That's a little bit more of a bear actual bear sound.
There we go. Now I can see it. No one's leaving this building. Alive, that is. All right. Dymek, my bad. Go ahead.
I think I'll drop my short bow and equip a dagger and a short sword. Can I just do that?
He's got the dagger and the short sword out.
I'll move up
He's moving up.
and attack.
He's attacking. First attack with the main weapon. The 12 hits. Let's see how much slashing damage he does. You also get sneak attack because there are other people around him. So roll your sneak attack as well. That's 2 damage.
Maybe sneak attack. Oh, here it is.
Roll your sneaky attack, and I'll tell you how much. That is 3 damage. And your second hand attack? Of the short sword?
11.
11 to hit. Hits. How much damage?
4.
2 HP. Very good. This boy is worse for wear and does not like that he's getting ganged up on. Sad face. He wishes he had more zombie brethren. But I do have more zombie brethren as he raises more. No, he doesn't.
Get rid of your skeletons. You have no one to help you.
The skeletons serve Rundorf, obviously.
Yeah. That's
No.
why they kind of all died when. they fight Buddy.
Canavar. Yeah, once the magic over this place was tainted.
All right. There.
Good
Oh.
bear noises.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm really curious to see what would happen. I want to. Oh, I kind of want to try this. This doesn't look like a terribly difficult fight. Okay, I'm going to attempt to grapple this zombie ogre.
Okay.
So that's I think a contested strength check.
Okay.
So let me see here. To roll a d20.
I rolled a 17.
Ooh, I rolled a 3 plus my strength modifier. That won't be any good.
Yikes. I do not get grappled by you. How about no? Got a bonus
I just
action?
sprout. Nah.
Unfortunate.
I held on to those for now.
Unfortunate. I don't like trying to be grappled, and I'm going to hit this stupid bear with my mace. First of my Morningstar attack, or my Bone Club attacks will be a... What is that to hit?
The zombie ogre just pulls a little spray bottle and sprays me in the face with it.
That is an 11. That misses.
Actually 11 just hits.
Oh. Oh, no. Let's see how much bludgeoning damage you take. You take a total of 19 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
I just rolled an 8 and a 7 plus 4. That's a lot.
Yep.
Alright. He's gonna swing at one of these other pesky flies that are around him. Dymatch, please take a hit from me. That's gonna hit. Oh boy.
I don't want to.
You are going to face a Bone Club swing of 24.
Ouch.
Do you have any way to reduce this damage, or are you just taking as much damage as I roll? You will take
I think
8
I have
bludgeoning
anything.
damage.
Yeah, no, I don't really have anything.
Yikes. Early level rogues, baby. That could have been so much
one
worse for you.
HP.
I rolled 2 2s.
Yeah. I thought, is it always gonna hit me only? It's like 4 people here.
Very good. Alright. The zombie ogre has done his deed, and he is going to praise the blood god as he has spilled blood this turn. He's feeling good. Alright. New round. Oh, sorry, Odysseus, my bad. I keep thinking, I
Whoa.
keep forgetting you guys. My bad.
Because I rolled so badly.
Odysseus first. Hit me with it.
It's time. Yes. I'm gonna swing at him again.
Swing at me again.
Yeah.
I believe in
It's
you.
time.
You can do it. Hit this man.
8.
Murder him. 8 hits.
Oh wow. Well, probably because he's huge. Anyway, damage time.
He's big, dumb, and slow.
5.
I take 3 slashing damage. Very good.
So what you're saying is this is a turkey.
Yes, kind of. Except the turkeys will have different stat blocks than this guy.
Bring it back to the farm.
God damn it. No, don't bring this back to the farm. Khan could kill it pretty quickly.
I mean,
Well, Cat can't leave the city anyways.
Yeah, Khan can't leave the city. He'd have to shoot it from the wall. You guys would have to kite it like an hour or 2 back.
I believe.
Actually, I'm just gonna take a... Alright, so Odysseus, that's your turn. Alright, Calvin's next. This guy has horrible decks. You literally could have just, if you had the front door open, kited him around on the traps in this area and killed him with those. It would have taken a long time, but you could have done it.
It's probably pretty slow.
Yeah, he's relatively slow too. I mean, he's fast enough for a big boy, but I mean...
Oof,
25 is good enough. 8 hits.
No, I had
No,
one.
that's a 1. You have a +7 on your
Yeah.
longbow. Oh, never mind. You, unfortunately, fire an arrow past, and it bounces off the statue helplessly and lands in the blood pool.
Yep,
Is gone.
that's it.
It's so
Nice.
convenient that I go right before the ogre, because
Yes.
otherwise I could do something really useful.
All right, Zuzu.
How's the match looking?
Worse for wear.
Could you take another hit?
No.
No. Okay.
I'll have to go down, maybe.
That's too bad. Could I move through Odysseus and Demech over here?
I don't see why not. You're a pretty small creature.
Through our legs while we're fighting this beast.
And as I run past Demech, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds on him. This is probably the only person here I can tap on the shoulder.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
He's gonna heal you.
You regain
Ew.
7 hit. You regain 7 hit points.
Damn.
That means I might not kill you in the next roll.
Yeah, I mean,
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna inspire Odysseus.
Cool. He's inspired.
I must kill my son.
Murder my child in order to save everyone.
Of course.
And then do a backflip.
adopted you.
And then he does a backflip. How good was the backflip? Never mind.
Roll dex.
Roll acrobat.
But you clapped.
Oh god. Alright. Demech. This man just pounded you with a great club. With a big ass bone club.
Did,
You'll notice that these slam marks in the ground suddenly all make sense.
can I use my bonus action to hit once and then disengage?
Yeah, you can. As a rogue, can you not just bonus action disengage, or is that not to level 2?
I don't have it here, so I assume it's level 2.
It's unfortunate. But I don't see why you couldn't, like, stab me and then 8 hits.
5.
3 damage. Wait, I rolled that up. Never mind. I only took 2 damage.
And then I will...
Alright.
Over to
This is
here.
big. Demech will strike out and slash, doing big damage.
Big, if true.
Big damage.
Big
Very true.
Wasting my healing spells over here.
Very good. Oh, you're not wasting them. You're doing just fine. Alright, Canavar.
Alright. Well, I'm surprisingly close. If he hits me, I could be in trouble after this round. But I kind of want to get him away from everybody. It really is inconvenient that I go right before him. I'm going to get the most use out of this thing, and multi-attack again with my...
He's multi-attacking.
Alright. So that's a 18 to hit on the bite, and a even more than that on the claws, like a 23. So I assume both those hit. So I do a total of, resist both of those, right? So I'm just going to do 28 2d6s, 12 plus an additional 8, so whatever's half of 18.
9
Or,
damage.
No, sorry, whatever's half of 20. I mean.
Of 20 is 10 damage.
Yes.
Good, that's a
20
big
for
chunk.
piercing and slashing. Yep. You do a lot of damage as a bear.
You do a lot of damage as a bear.
And ooh, yeah, I could potentially survive another hit if I do this. Or should I? Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm gonna expend a spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points to my bear form. So
Okay, cool.
just
Roll
my
that if you
D8.
need to, or roll your d8.
That's 2, so I go from being 3 hit points to 5 hit points.
Cool, you might
difference.
not die. Actually,
It all
wait,
goes
no, I think I
towards-
can roll that. I think I roll minimum 6.
Yeah, it all goes towards my total HP anyway, because whatever he does to my bear form carries over if it kills him. So,
Are you gonna take like once you finish, once I kill the bear form, if I kill the bear form, do you just revert like unconscious back to your other form, or do you just...
no, I revert at full HP back to
Oh,
my other
okay.
form,
Cool,
and
cool.
all the rest of the other
Yeah.
damage carries over to my regular character.
Got ya.
He's using a filter.
Gotcha. Oh, whoops, I grabbed the wrong person. Alright, ogre time! It's ogre time. They're like onions. Alright, bear's being a nuisance. He's gonna club the bear for the blood god. That is a 11 to
To be
hit.
fair, the bear is a bit
Again,
more
just
juicy when it comes to
hits.
blood.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright, 2d8 plus 4 is 12 damage.
Alright, so my bear form reverts back to Canavar, and I take an additional 12 minutes, 7 damage to my character.
Rough. The bear is dead. Now we only have a smelly druid left to deal with. Don't worry, you're gonna do great. I believe in you. This monster's not looking
Oh heck,
good.
I have another wild shape if I need it.
All right, he's swinging at Odysseus next. Let's see if I can hit the man. Oh, I hit the man. That is 21 to hit. All right, please face the wrath of God. That is... Hold on, that die's not fully set. Okay, that die is now fully set. That is 12 damage plus 4. You take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Not all of my health.
Ah. Unfortunate. Odysseus is down. Do you have any way of stopping yourself from going below 0 HP?
Not
Like-
I know of.
Hitting the bottom? No? Okay. I don't play with massive damage, so you're just going to go unconscious, so you're good. You're still fine. You just don't get your turn this round.
Oh yay!
Unfortunate. New round. All right, Calvin.
Except for death.
I'm just gonna sit there while he beats the shit out of me.
No, if I hit
Yo,
you,
I feel
things are
like-
going to turn very bad for you very quickly.
Oh,
The good
my
news is
child.
you can. The good news is Bardic Inspiration is usable in death saving throws.
Hey, that
It
is
is,
good
eh?
news. That means you might not die.
Hooray!
Mhm.
I'll wiggle out of the way next time the hammer comes from my
All
head.
right, next round, Calvin.
Nice. Let's see what I rolled. I guess I hit 4
Longbow hits.
minimum damage.
2 piercing. Would Hunter's Mark be considered magical damage or no?
I don't.
I don't
Wait,
think so.
the extra damage from it?
Yeah, the additional bludgeoning damage. I don't know if that's considered magical bludgeoning or not. Technically, it is a concentration spell.
Let's find out.
Indeed, let's find out. I think he's only ever rolled like a 1 or a 2 on it anyway, so I'm still gonna take him at like basically minimum damage, but
It's the same as the weapon attack, so it doesn't
all right.
deal anything.
I take
different
1
than
damage from the
whatever.
hunter's mark, or I take 3 damage from the hunter's mark. Sorry, 1 for 2. Bleh, I'm taking a total of 3. The zombie ogre is not good. Zuzu.
Oh wait, Jeremy Crawford says the damage is magical.
Well, okay. Well, that's still. I'll add 2 additional damage to the boss because he's rolled a total of 5 damage on his hunter's mark
Yep.
over the 3 times he's hit with it.
These people keep dying for some reason.
Weird, right?
Why can't you just not be hit?
Just don't get hit.
Easier to be hit.
It is easier to be hit. You're not wrong. It is a big club. You got to duck a long way down.
I mean, not really. I'm 2 feet tall.
You don't have to duck very far. I haven't hit. Well, have I hit you yet? I don't think I've hit you yet.
You did hit me. and
You
I'm
haven't
the
even
same height.
tried.
Well, we might change that next round.
Yeah.
Now that you
All
mention
right.
it.
Zuzu, what are you doing?
This thing looks beefy, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm once again gonna ignite my dagger in green flame and stab at it.
Stabbing me? Stabbing
advantage,
you?
Carnivore exists.
Tweet Caroline. Yeah, that's a stab.
Ooh, max damage. 7
Ooh,
points.
7
pure
points
magical.
of-
Yeah.
Magical damage. Woohoo! That's big. Very cool. Dimech.
Oh wait, I have a bonus action.
Oh,
still.
he's got a
This is
bonus action!
cantrip.
Hold on.
I'm gonna inspire Canamar.
Nice! Bardic inspiration for you. Alright, Dimech.
I will move back over here where I dropped my bow. I guess I'll item interaction to pick it up.
Oh, wait a minute. He was knocked down on his turn. Notice he should have had to made a death saving throw. Whoops. Alright, you're picking up your bow in order to do stuff. We'll solve the death saving throws in a moment. Or I missed it anyway, so we'll just grace it. You'll live for now.
It is 14.
14 hits. Let's see this in damage. Roll
4
high,
again.
please. 4 again. Alright, 2 more. We're so close. Canavar.
Yeah, many people here are close to
Okay.
death.
Yeah,
I am going to.
the big boy outputs a lot of
going
damage.
to, bonus action healing word Odysseus for
Nice.
starters. So you regain. Let me just cast that. 7 hit points.
Damn.
Nice.
And then I will. Yeah, I gotta go for it. It could make a big difference, but he's got a good save against it. I'm going to cast Entangle in an area basically from this corner of the zombie ogre this way.
It's 20 foot,
20
right?
feet. Yep, so it covers an area like so. And he has to make a strength saving throw. I want to do Earth Tremor because his dex save is terrible.
is a
but he'll just
1.
get right back up again. Wait,
He
did
is
get a 1 on it?
entangled. He just rolled a 1
He
on
is
his.
restrained! That's big.
Unfortunate.
He means he makes his attacks with disadvantage unless he uses an action to escape that.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. That's concentration. Good to know. I have bonus action healed. So if I get away, ooh, do I want to do this? It'll incur an opportunity attack, but I'm gonna do it anyway because he'll make that attack a disadvantage. I'm going to step back to the
All
south
right.
room.
I will roll a 20 and a 4. That's 8 for my, or sorry, 10 for my low number. That does not hit, right?
That does not hit. All right.
Cool. You almost
So
got
I
critted.
duck away.
That's
I
a
almost got critted.
You almost
Straight,
got
baby.
critted.
All right.
Ah.
Odysseus is back awake.
I have 7 health. Am I like on the ground, just like
I have no
Yes,
My
you are
son's
laying on
over
the
me.
ground.
left.
It will take you half your movement in order to stand up from being on the ground.
What do I do? Okay.
Need to ground him.
But if you're laying on the
Stand.
ground, then I'm going to roll flat at hitting you, and you're going to get hit bad.
I'm just gonna say it to Odysseus as he wakes up. This is your chance to destroy your unholy creation.
Not my son, no. He's battered and bruised from you people. All he deserved was a spanking.
My boy.
Just
With my
misguided.
knife.
Said you stab him and bludgeon him.
They're spanking my boy. All right, the zombie
just-
ogre will see 2 opponents in front of him and will try to attack even at disadvantage.
Still on the ground.
So, oh, Odysseus. Oh, right, you're still on the ground because you haven't had your turn yet. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I have a prone enemy in front of me. I'm going to roll flat. That's only a 5. Oh, poop.
Ah, you missed.
So 5 plus 6 is 11. That misses. Oh, you are so lucky. You are. I've missed so many attacks on you. All right, the other hammer's coming for Suzu. That's a
Poorly
3.
clover, I keep
Son of a bitch. And I'm at disadvantage, so I gotta roll again anyway. But it's not enough. That doesn't count. It was a 3 before. All right. I missed both my attacks. Unfortunate.
Hooray.
Oh, you guys are so good at dodging.
Odysseus, your turn.
Should teach me.
Well, time to get up, I guess.
Well, as long as he's restrained, the attacks against him have advantage.
Yes, you need to stand up. You can. Yes, there you go. You're up.
Good. I don't know how many actions I have. I assume it's 1, and I've used.
You
half
have
of it.
your full action still.
Ah.
It's just movement that gets out.
Movement. Your
well,
movement is halved.
I see. Well, it's time to slap him again one last time with the halberd.
Slap me with the
See how this
halberd.
goes. Whatever B stands for. Oh, 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
You just hit with a 20? Nice.
Yeah. Time
Like
to
a
go
flat
with
20, or did you roll a crit?
No, I just said 20. Hit 20.
An unnatural 20.
Yes.
Why did you roll so much
No,
damage
wait.
on your halberd?
No, that was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
that
did
was a
you roll a
natural,
natural
I guess.
20?
20 to 20.
You have a +0?
What?
Yeah,
Is that 2d10?
yeah, but his. Hold on, I'm looking back up in the list.
You have a
He
+0
He has a
to
+0 on the
hits?
halberd.
How's
Oh,
that
yeah.
possible?
What's your strength score?
16.
That
That's
can't
not
be
right.
possible then.
What?
You should have at least a +3.
Are
then.
you? Yeah, are you proficient?
Even if you weren't proficient, you should have a
Even with
+5 if
profici-
you
yeah.
are proficient.
Are you proficient in martial weapons?
Maybe? I don't know.
He should be.
Okay,
He's
this is
a.
Odysseus.
Wait, you're a paladin? What are
Yes.
you, a fighter? A paladin.
Oh,
paladin.
Yeah,
paladin.
you have it.
Then you are proficient in martial weapons.
What the hell?
Oh,
Yeah, it says.
sorry.
But why? But why is it at +0?
It's always been that way, and I don't know. I guess I had managed custom, eh? No, that doesn't do anything.
Equipment.
You should be getting a +5 to hit and
Yeah.
+3 damage with that.
Huh, that's
The
really weird.
damage yeah, the damage is correct.
He has the
but
damage right, but the other part of it's not right.
Something has been this item is customized, so something has been changed. It could be the 2 hits.
Might not be classified correctly as a martial weapon.
We'll have to sort that out later.
Remove customizations. Confirm.
As you you still rolled a crit regardless, and you're gonna
There we
roll
go.
a You rolled 11 on the damage.
I rolled twice
So
by
that's
accident.
6. Or no, half of it's 5. That's still good. Like that's pretty chunky. He's not doing well. Well
He
done.
hasn't been doing well for a while.
Yeah, after
boy
he
is
hit under
ill,
half
and he won't-
HP, I've been saying he hasn't been doing well. Very good.
Honestly, ever since he was born, he hasn't been doing well.
Pretty much.
All of 2
He's
minutes
kinda
ago.
Spilling his guts there.
All right, new
Trying
round.
to tell his stats.
He's an oversharer, you might say.
9. I guess that hit.
9 hits.
Alright.
Roll me some damage. 4 damage from the longbow. Let's see what your bludgeoning is.
Oh, max.
Oh, 6 bludgeoning from magical means. The ogre stumbles and wobbles but doesn't fall over. He is getting very tired.
It's bedtime, my boy.
It's time
Go
to
back
put
to
him
your-
to sleep.
Time to go back to your fountain.
That's not good. He's not doing well. All right. Next, Zuzu.
Again, I will light my blade in green flame and stab the ogre.
Lights his blade up in green flame and stabs the ogre. Let's see how much damage you do. Let's see if you hit
First
first. If
is
you
you.
roll that 1, oh
Yeah.
boy. That's an
no, I
advantage,
roll
so
an
you're gonna
8.
hit.
Yeah, an 18. Other die was 2, keeping my regular rolls.
Yeah, I know, right?
Again, 7 points of damage.
3 damage. All right, that is 3. Let's just go take a
this is-
quick read.
This is magical damage.
True. I will take 7 damage. My bad. All right, let's just go take a quick read, and then we will see what happens. All right. Let's see what my con modifier is. The ogre will teeter, and it will totter, and it will start to fall, but then it will catch itself and stand back up straight. On 1 HP. Successfully taking its constitution saving throw to keep 1 HP.
Oh yes.
Hello everybody, this is Undead Fortitude.
Toughness. Undead Fortitude.
Alright, what are you doing next? Okay, bonus
my
action
turn.
still, or are we moving on to the next one? I'm about to be making a lot of Undead Fortitude checks.
Yeah.
Alright, Dimek.
Alright, I guess I'll drop my bow again and move on in
He's moving in
with my 2 daggers.
with the 2 daggers.
Oh lord, he coming.
Oh lord, he coming. Oh lord, he thick.
Just quickly again.
This is where I roll amazing. I still get to get 2 more attacks off before it's over.
And you missed both of them.
18.
That hits, and give me some damage, and I'll get ready to roll my constitution.
4.
That's enough to kill me. Alright, well, it's, that's 2, plus DC is 7. 5 plus 4 is 9. I pass. Alright, maintain 1 HP.
17.
17 hits. Roll me damage. 9 DC. Let's see if I make it. I make it. Maintain 1 HP. Unfortunate.
Well, that's me.
Just won't die.
Resistance is a bitch. And partnered with Undead Fortitude can make it really annoying. I understand. Canavar.
All right.
One of these
Well.
days I'll fail the DC. Don't worry.
I want to maintain concentration on this to force him to do stuff. So I am just going to stand back and I'm going to raise my hand and call forth in Druidic as insects and spiders of various sorts crawl out of the stonework in the ceiling above and drop down and start surrounding this
Infestation?
ogre. Infestation. He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. I've been doing that all day. Let's see what I make. That is a 6 plus 4. That's 10. I don't know what your DC is on that.
Fails. He takes 1d6 poison damage. Let's just roll that. 3 poison damage.
This is where I tell you that I don't take any poison damage because he has poison immunity.
Ah, well, I guess that makes sense, actually. So
He is the
the
dead.
insects crawl over and through and around him.
And you just realize that there's more insects already crawling through and around him.
And it doesn't really make a difference. Makes
Mhm.
sense.
I thought that was a different type of damage.
No,
Cool.
My other one does acid, but this one is poison.
Yep. Damage immunity to poison.
Comes the slamming.
So
All
I'm just
right.
making him grosser than he already is.
Do you have a bonus action?
A bonus action? I could transform again, but no. I'm good.
Alright, it's time to kill. First attack is coming at Zuzu because he keeps stabbing me. That's a 1, it doesn't hit. Next attack is going to Dimech because he's annoying. And that is an 11, but I don't think that hits.
Nope.
No way, I joked about missing both my attacks and that actually happened. Holy shit.
Well, the
Well, unfortunate.
the vines entangling this guy is definitely.
Oh, it would have been it would have been at disadvantage anyway. Both those would have missed, regardless.
Yeah.
It's time for my move.
Yep, hit me with it. You get advantage
Oh,
on the attack because I'm. Well, I guess we haven't been doing that, but everyone's
Oh,
hit
yeah.
me regardless.
Guess I
Oh,
should have
okay.
had advantage.
Hit roll with advantage on this. 21
Uh,
definitely hits.
That's
So
about
roll it. Just roll it again just to see if it crits. Are you rolling? Okay. Okay, you didn't crit. Roll damage.
yeah, 1 plus 3.
Nice. 2 plus 5, DC is 7. Do I fail? I don't fail. Do not fail that. I maintain 1 HP. New round.
Okay.
Calvin, do damage to me.
I
Please kill him.
will. At advantage, like this time. Oh, crit!
Oh shit! All right. Would you like to flavor how you kill this boy? Because Undead Fortitude does not save against critical damage.
Nice. I'll just shoot an arrow through his mouth.
Right
Save.
through his mouth. Right through that big gaping hole
Which
it
mouth?
is.
There's 2 of them.
Maw.
Through the maw. And the undead zombie ogre is dead. And falls over here.
And shrinks to the size of a normal person.
Fine, you want me to make it bigger? Okay.
No, no. I was just joking.
Eh. Alright. Everybody, pat yourselves on the back. You have all survived a encounter with one of the custom bosses that I made. And by that I mean he's an existing boss that I tweaked. And I was very proud of him. And I haven't got a chance to use him yet.
I wonder why.
Well, I think we have all learned a lesson about participating in blood rituals that we can't even translate.
Yeah, just do them more often.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The Blood God seems like a pretty cool guy. He just needs to learn how to
Yeah.
control his minions.
And next
Be a
time,
bad guy.
next time we change up the ritual, maybe we need to use someone else's blood. Maybe we use animal blood, it only attacks animals. Well, actually, what blood is this?
It's animal blood.
Okay, let's use human blood then.
You could use your
Yeah.
own blood and control it.
There you go.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, next time. But for now, the flame will go out, and there will be no more energy coming from that blood altar.
Nice.
You have successfully destroyed a servant of the blood god.
My game's a little scary.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, because
Time
the
to
other
let us-
entrance is blocked off. Suppose we leave
This is
this
not the
way.
music I was listening to earlier. Where's my ambient rainy town music?
Do you want to stay in Grave Rob a little more? There's some good gems.
Yay!
in here.
I mean, to be
Also,
fair,
this is evil.
all the skeletons are dead. So
Who's pointing
Evil.
at what now?
So I was just looking at this
Oh, I'll also make it so you guys lose the grid, so you guys don't have to look at that anymore while you're doing things, because it can block things on the map. I'm just gonna just reload for a second while it removes the grid. Okay, cool. Combat is done, and you guys have all survived.
Anyone up for a breather? I'm certainly up for a breather.
A breather
Probably
sounds like it might be worth it.
Looting this
Yeah,
place.
Calvin, I should also say right now that you don't have to look inside this or move a door, because all of these are open now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, didn't
nice.
like the zombies break out to try
Except
to
for one.
Oh,
All of these
God.
sarcophaguses are now open.
Huh.
Can I investigate traps?
I'm going to
You can go ahead and check for traps if you like, yes.
Uh,
Perception check.
oh, I asked the.
Or if there's
Yeah, what the
a...
heck? I
Never
have
mind, I
another-
rolled a crit anyway.
I don't need. I don't
You
it's
rolled
just
a
a
20
random-
anyway? There are no traps in that room. You are 100% certain of this, and that is the honest truth. Not just what I like to
Okay.
tell Eric every once in a while.
I will try to open this chest then.
Okay, that chest is locked. You will require thieves' tools or a key in order to open it.
Hmm. The Mac.
All right.
I guess I'll.
There's a chest in here. Need your help.
My favorite. Yeah, sleight of hand.
Go ahead and roll for that.
16.
16. Very good. That chest is not trapped and will open with a nice click. There's an additional 32 gold in there and another 2 gems. One is a emerald and one is a sapphire.
Where? Shall I take this or shall you?
What was the other thing that was in this room?
Oh, you got a couple. You can take it.
Oh, there's also 1 bottle of antidote in that chest.
So there's a chest in this one as well.
There is a chest in that one as well. That one is also locked.
Is the chest made of wood?
The chest is made of wood.
I'm gonna take a step back and start shooting it with fire bolts.
Hmm. Okay.
So, what did you say? Amethyst or is it gem?
There is a sapphire and an emerald.
Sapphire now. Okay.
Similar to ones you guys have found already on other encounters. You're going to shoot this chest with a firebolt.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a attack roll against the chest and slam jam it with some firebolt. Just see if you magically hit like a crit and well, it's gonna hit, but like not a crit, so that's good.
Yeah, that's an 11.
You hit with some fire damage. Let me see. The edges of the chest burn a little, but it is barred with iron, and the box does not break. It is worse for wear, however.
I shoot it
Feeling
again.
the heat. He hits it again. It's starting to have embers on the outside, and it's starting to heat up.
This is a good idea.
You can hear a slight sizzling noise coming from inside.
It was alive and you killed it.
It was a mimic.
You're far too worried about mimics.
I'm gonna shoot it a third time.
He shoots it a third time. You hear glass shatter inside.
Well, there goes the potions.
And the top of the chest is now singed enough that you could probably break it open if you punched it. Even you, who's a small kobold, could probably punch through this now charred wood.
I have a +1 to strength.
He's a strong kobold. Calvin, you walk into the room of this mausoleum and you see a chest being just burning away with him doing finger guns. it would appear that he might be burning this. Sorry, finger crossbows at this.
You need help?
Nah, it's burning anyways.
Okay.
Do you have water, maybe?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Very good.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation and put out all the flames.
Good
Once
work.
it's weakened enough.
The fire is
And
put
punch-
out.
And punch through the lids.
The surface of the lid breaks, and you can reach down inside. Inside, you find a shattered jade bottle. And
this a
the
white jade
contents of
bottle?
it is a white jade bottle. The contents of whatever this might have been are seared and burned to a crisp. It seems that it reacted poorly to the heat you added to it, and it's no good anymore.
Oh, is there anything else in the chests?
No, there's just looks like possibly some alchemy bottles, but that's about it.
This is the worst chest ever.
Those are all ruined.
Just a bunch of broken glass in the chests.
Oh, weird.
How strange.
There's one up here in the top left corner as well. Maybe we shouldn't try and
Must have been my
Burn
son's
it.
doing.
Try and burn it again.
All right, Calvin, are you going to try to open that door?
I'm going to see if it's trapped first.
That door is... make me a check roll real quick to see if it is trapped. Let's find out if it is.
What's that? 20. Non-nat.
As you start to push the door open, you notice a tripwire.
I'll be back in a second.
This one is trapped.
How does one untrap it?
That's a good question. You could just push the door and back up. See what happens. You could try to cut it and see what happens with the door still in the way.
I will try to cut it and back away as soon as I cut it.
Okay, you reach in with one of your blades and slice the small tripwire, and you hear a thunk noise on the other side of the door.
Okay.
The trap goes
Alright.
off.
I try to open the door now.
Okay, you push the door open, and you enter this room.
Ooh.
There seems to be a stairway leading down there. And if you look at the back of the door, there is an axe that swung down and slammed into the back of the door. But this axe is backwards, and you would have gotten hit with a blunt end of it.
The person who set this up is nice.
Very unfortunate.
Before we
Good
investigate
trap.
that, should we try this last chest? Or nobody's
yeah,
done
yeah.
this one, right? This
Is
one-
anybody checking at that chest?
Give it a go.
Do it.
Dimek, you're our professional chest opener. Just maybe don't burn this one.
This chest does not need to be lockpicked, as it is not actually locked.
I will, I guess, perception check it.
Alright, you're checking for traps?
Yeah,
Alright.
22.
Oh, very good. There doesn't seem to be any traps on this chest. This chest is completely clear. You also notice that it's got some very ornate engravings on it, and the mark of a two golden scales.
Ooh, big chest.
Inside this chest, you will find... Hold on. You will find 64 gold and 4 gems. Similar to the ones you found already.
So just nondescript gems.
Amethyst, topaz, opal, and a ruby.
Well, who wants to forgo a gem for maybe a little more gold? And then I guess we split the rest even ways.
So total, you should have gotten 130. Yeah, 130 something gold
I got
and
32.
132 gold. Okay, that sounds right.
I had 2 gems in the first one.
132
So
gold, and you should have picked up 8 gems total.
All right.
And one bottle of antidote.
Yeah, I've got antidote ball.
So that's
Okay.
That's 20, a little over 26 gold per person plus 8 gems. So 26 gold. So
If you sell those gems to Khan, you'll all make around 50 gold
okay.
off this
So why don't we
adventure.
just
You'll be a
sell
little
them and
shy
then
of it.
figure out the math afterwards.
Just make sure you know how much you have. All right.
Mhm.
Calvin, you notice that there is a stairway leading down right there with a few rocks sort of over it.
I'll just shout out, there's a stairway over here. And then go to perceive to see if the... Do I see the end of it, or is it just darkness?
It's just darkness.
Is anyone feeling the need for a short rest before we continue?
There's a nice bench over there. We can take a seat on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit
Did
down.
you roll a perception check? No, you didn't.
On the
Yeah.
bench.
Oh,
All right, never mind.
What?
I read something. Don't worry about it. It's not related. Canavar, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I forgot about the bench. Wisdom saving throw, okay.
It's a cursed bench, and you just casually sit on it.
That's a natural.
And nobody told him about it.
Oh,
Total of 10.
Yes.
7? Natural 7. 10.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
This bench is great. I
Yes,
love it.
this bench is great. You sit down and you feel very comfortable.
Do I notice anything odd about
you
the
guys
Canavar?
go
No, he's just gonna
Catch
settle
up
in. He's just
later.
gonna settle in on this bench, and it's gonna be very nice. He's gonna enjoy his short rest while talking to a man who has long hair and is wearing a nice black suit, and is telling him about how sad it was when his puppy died, and all his family members are dead, that he's lived a very long time, and he's poor.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna go sit next to him.
You sound like you've had a horrible life. I'm so sorry.
well, shall we...
You're overcome with overwhelming amounts of sadness. All right, Dymek, make me a wisdom saving throw. All right, did somebody
That's
do a
around
perception check on
7.
that? Hold on. Did someone do a perception
this-
check on that stairway?
I was going to...
one of any.
Okay.
just-
You
this
roll
magic?
that. I'll deal with this. This is a cursed bench. Yes.
I have advantage on.
Cool,
wisdom
roll at
saving throws, 'cause it's
advantage.
Magic.
As a perception
wait.
check on perception
Do
check
that.
on those stairs
Take a
yields
look.
that you notice those stairs are weird. They're strange. They're mossy and covered in oil. They look very slippery.
Oh. Okay.
Do I just
Uh,
roll twice for a?
Watch out, the stairs are
Yes.
slippery.
Pardon me? Oh, watch
no,
out,
I
the
was
stairs are
just saying
slippery. Never
to-
mind. Yep. Oh my god. Okay, you do not fall prey to the horrible sadness and depression of the bench. Rather, instead of seeing Canavar, you seem to go off into your own little world. And there's another man sitting next to you who has a small box of chocolates. And he'll tell you that, sometimes life is bad, but, you just gotta get your chin up and, just take it as it comes.
Life
And
is
then
like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, life is
feel-
just
I
like a
feel a
box of
slight
chocolates. You never
urge
know what you're
to
gonna
run.
get.
I feel a slight urge to just run and keep running.
This ghost would no doubt beat you in a foot race. At least in a long one.
I'll just go up.
Why are you running?
Watch out, the bench is cursed.
Canavar,
do
you
I
will
hear
not hear that is cursed, but Dymek will.
Alright, I'm
Canavar is too busy
Guys.
being sad.
You guys should really come and listen to this poor fellow's story. He really deserves a little more comfort from the rest of us.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
All right.
almost got me.
Do I actually get a short rest from that, though?
Yeah, you
or,
still get
like-
your short rest, but you're
Oh,
just
okay,
sad the
okay.
whole time. The bench actually has no negative effects. It's just funny.
Do I get it as well then?
I mean, you could also take short rest, yes. But if you're going to take a
Heal
short rest,
1
you have to
HP.
stop, and
Well, I'm going to.
you're going to take an
roll
hour short rest.
A D8
Meanwhile-
plus 2.
You guys do you. If you guys are taking a short rest, go stop somewhere. If you're going to continue to adventure stuff, or you're going to take a look at these stairs, you need to commit to one or the other.
Okay, I regain.
Uh,
I'm back to full hit points. Whee!
Do you get a spell slot back after a short rest?
Unless it's
Are
told to
what
you.
kind of are you a wizard?
No.
Negative, he is a
I'm-
ranger.
Unless you have
Ranger.
arcane recovery, then probably not.
Or
I
you
know,
are a
I know.
warlock.
Yes.
Okay.
Warlocks do. Yes.
Just to check, you are all making sure you're not stepping on this pressure plate when you walk by it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
make
I
sure to
picked
not
up
step
on
on
what's
any
going
of
on.
them.
Very good. Okay, but you've seen somebody already step on this one, and that one wasn't trapped.
I
Yeah,
didn't
better
see
safe
it. I
than
was
sorry.
looking at the giant pool of blood.
Good call. All right. Very good. So, 2 people are taking a short rest. The other 3 of you guys are doing something else for now.
I guess,
I'm
yeah.
just
You said
chilling
the
on-
stairs were slippery.
They're very
Yeah.
slippery.
Is it just from moss?
No, it
dampness,
is like intentionally
oil.
slippery.
oil.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would. You
Should I-
feel like you might have a hard time keeping your balance and trying not to fall down them if you were to walk down them.
I'm
What
gonna
the fuck?
turn
Can we
around.
light the
I'm gonna turn
Don't
around
set
to
fire.
Odysseus and call. I'm just gonna turn around and look at Odysseus and Calvin and just light a small fire in my hands. Should I
No,
burn
no,
it?
no, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
No, no, no. I
Aw,
wouldn't do that.
extinguish the fire. Actually, I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna try to cast. What is it? Where is the thing? I'm gonna try to cast Prestidigitation on the stairs
Prestidigitation on the stairs.
to clean one of the stairs.
You clean one of the steps.
It worked, then.
Yes.
Is that a leveled spell or is that a cantrip?
Cantrip.
That is a cantrip.
Oh,
You prestidigitated some oil off of that. Oil. Bitch, you cooking?
ooh. No, do that for every step.
I'll just do the next step.
Alright, this is gonna take some time.
How many
We have an
steps are there?
hour.
Yeah,
You've got a whole hour. An hour passes and everyone finishes their short rest. You have cleaned off the steps, but as you're getting farther and farther down the steps, you're noticing something strange about this. Wow, that's a big ghost. You notice something strange as you get deeper. The stairs abruptly end.
After the hour passes, do I recover from my attachment to the step, to the bench?
Yeah, you're good to get up now.
Oh,
You're just really
I'm
you
just
just
stuck
got real sad for a bit.
I
You
always
flop
was-
down in sadness, so now you're off
Okay,
The stairs end
it's-
probably right around here, and it's kind of strange because it looks like it's just dead end drops.
the boat.
into a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that the stairs are clean, I'm just gonna look over, see if it continues far down. Are there any other holes in the wall, or...
No, these stairs will go down a couple, like maybe 5 to 10 feet, and then just dead end drop straight down into
Let's
a
throw a
infinite
rock down.
black.
Throw a rock down and see how long it takes if it does, you know, come to an end.
Okay, you're gonna toss a rock down there. You'll hear it clatter off of some stone, and then strike against wood.
And how far do you think that, do I think that was? Like, how long did it take?
10 feet maybe,
10 feet?
maybe 8.
Nice. Well, let's
Wait,
go
Calvin,
for it.
you have dark vision, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
Oh, then you should be able to see down in this hole. I just realized
so
Okay.
that
do I.
I'm used to not having people with dark vision around me.
We have a lot
Oh.
of dark vision.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
have
I
a lot of
think
dark
I'm-
vision. Okay, you look over the side of this hole and you look down, and in your black and white vision that you can see, there are silhouettes of what look to be stakes in the bottom of this hole.
Steaks. Oof.
This is
Yeah,
a
Delicious steak.
Delicious.
not that kind of stakes, guys.
Let's retrieve the stakes.
It's a pitfall trap.
Damn it.
Watch out for the stakes, guys. If you do end up going. Does it look like there's a passageway right next to the stakes?
Negative. It is literally like people were meant to step on the stairs and fall into a pitfall trap.
Oh,
That sucks.
so there's like no.
This is meant to catch eager adventurers, or so you think.
I see.
My magic is more powerful than this trap. It is boring now.
Sad face. Nobody wanted to
I
walk
wonder if
down
the
my
water's collected
stairs.
in the bottom.
No one wanted to
As I
walk
go
down
up-
my stairs.
As I go
y-
up, I'm gonna again cast Prestidigitation just at the top of the stairs and create a
Wonderful.
skull symbol.
Don't go down these.
Oh.
Bad news. All right, that's pretty
Yeah.
much everything in this area. If you guys are got anything else you want to look at before you go,
Wait,
So
was
there's
this
some
the
way to
thing we're supposed to be
dismantle this
looking at?
building,
what
but,
thing?
I guess I'm gonna take all the remaining books and just pile them on and think, I should probably bring these back to Khan and let him look over it and see what happens.
Very
see what he
cool.
thinks. So I'll just
Yeah,
take
he
it,
likes
everything
paper.
but the trap book and
No, bring the trap book, put it on his desk.
yes, reset it.
Wait, did the trapped book have actual paper in it?
No,
It's-
No, it's just a box.
It's a it is a book technically, but the pages have been glued together and hollowed out like like when you see people who have the Bible that opens up to the flask. It's when you
Yeah.
open the hardcover, it releases the spring trap and throws the blade.
Nice.
Okay, wait. Was this the place the Khan was talking about? I wonder.
You guys went to the wrong courtyard.
This is a chapel, apparently, so we never got to the courtyard.
Wait, well the outside area, this is a courtyard, right? Like where we are now?
Yes, this would be the courtyard around the church.
Okay, it's not like, there's no roof over it, it's just...
No, this is all exposed. It's
Stone.
raining out here and there's fog everywhere.
I see.
We didn't find anything useful on that table in the
No, not
Yeah,
really.
check
There's
it,
a
right?
there's I guess other than like the books, there's a fork there. But other than that, there's not much interesting.
that is
There are some
important.
ornate doors on the front of the church that are there, but
Oh, that one chest, the one with the fancy engravings. Would it be difficult? How big is it? Is it something we could carry back with us?
you could probably carry that back if you like
This one
really
here, right?
tried. Yeah, that one there.
Anyone want to help me carry back this chest? I mean, it's a nice chest.
I'm not very
Sure.
strong, but
All right.
All right.
Between us, I'm gonna stick the books in the chest, and then I guess we pick it up from either end and haul it back.
Haul it back. Very good.
For like an hour of that time, I'll make it easier by using another of my wild shapes to turn into a brown bear, and you can just put it on my back or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
He turns into a bear and carries the chest home.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. We have marked off the chapel on the things to do, and it has been cleared.
Anybody want to check out the voices?
stop asking about the voice.
You don't seem to
Pretty sure
feel like you're being called to anymore now that you're with other people.
They
Is
must
the-
have
is the rain
died
done?
or found the water on their own.
Was
What
this
do you-
more to the north or the south side of the west? Like northwest, southwest?
This is not farther out like the other places that you've experienced before. This is like closer to the city, but to the west. Like
Okay.
first tier of difficulty.
Is there still
Not,
lightning and rain out?
I mean, that's what I'm listening to right now, so yes. It's just always lightning and rain. Actually, the fog will start to lift, and they will start to brighten up as the sun peeks through the clouds. It is now the afternoon, and you are all going to set off to start coming home.
Alright. Gather your party.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You sure nobody wants to go try to open the doors in the church? Ah, it's fine.
I'm sure it's
It
crap.
has statues in front of it. They might just come alive and punch us.
Man, had he not done that last night, no one would have questioned it, and people would have been like, "Yeah, I'll go and walk up and open this door," and then I would have got to hit people with the doorknob trap. I had one more trap set up that I was like, I can't wait for somebody to fall for this. And then, sad face.
There's a nice convenient door right on the side there.
All right,
They
the
all
cool
kind of went to the
kids.
side.
The cool
yeah?
kids walk back, and along the way, you did not see your little chipmunk friend, but you all return to Cardiem.
We come back with packs of walnuts or acorns.
You steal that
The
man's
chest.
nuts? You stole that man's nuts, you fuck.
We have a chest to carry them in.
Damn it, they stopped and dug up my chipmunk's nuts along the way. That's rude. Oh, anyway, you all arrive back and Grimgor is standing on top of the wall as he normally does in the afternoon, just being a sentry. And you all re-enter the city.
So we'll make our way down to the Guildhall shop.
Making my way downtown, walking fast in the face. And I miss you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Very good. Alright, party returns to the guild hall. Ah, yes, please, come in. Make yourselves at home.
I'm already doing that.
As you're already on his couch. With your feet up. No, no, no. That's not what I meant. You don't get to go in that room.
Oh.
That's for high-level players who completed the romance side quest.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's right.
Well, you just confirmed there's a romance side quest.
I brought you some acorns.
Everyone stop winking at Khan. It's fucking weird. Alright. What now? You brought me something?
Acorns.
Acorns.
Yes.
Ah,
We took them from a
Please.
squirrel.
please put them in that pot over there. Thank you.
For sure.
Oh, you stole them from one of the wildlife of the forest?
No, he gave it to us
It's truly just
after
That's
we. After
very
we fixed
unbecoming of a...
after we
whatever
fixed
you
the
are.
te-
House.
Yeah, yeah. He
Unfortunate.
ditched them. He said, "You guys can have them."
It's just borrowing without permission.
Yeah. Wait.
How did you... What?
Oh,
Stop adding
oh my
Stop
God.
adding more of your
There's
tokens
two
to
of
the
them.
map. They exist. It already exists.
just
Just
couldn't
drag it
see
from
my
somewhere
guys.
else.
So we cloned Carnivar.
Jesus.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
fell
like
down
that.
this,
Seeing myself on there.
fell down some oily stairs, and suddenly there were two of him.
Oh. Oh my. So what, did you find the ruins?
You might say that.
I
did.
might say that. Did you or did you not?
We found a ruin.
Ah, very good. What was there?
The vying forces of two different gods who both seem to like undead a lot.
Yes.
Do they?
not God.
Which
kill them.
which gods?
What do you know about the mountain god and the blood god? Either way.
He will, at mention of the mountain god, he will sigh heavily and rub his eyes. Have you been speaking to that barbarian again? All he ever goes on about Frundorf this and Frundorf that. The land standers. Oh my god, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, religion sucks.
Religion sucks. Keep it apart.
The paladin. I'm like, no, not true.
Unfortunate. Sigh
You're
again.
outnumbered.
So you found a shrine or something, or signs of the powers of a god.
Oh,
I also found some literature, and I
Ah, yes, I
carefully
do.
set the books down on.
I
every
like
part of the table.
literature. Literature is good.
I assume we also checked the journal. Yes.
Ah, cool.
oh yeah,
Could
yeah.
have
I
taken
still have
any
that
of the
one.
You
books
guys,
that
you
seemed
guys brought
useful.
back all 6 of the books that were in that room.
Yes.
That stood
Oh, and a
out to
very
you.
fancy chest.
Ah, yes,
this one's
that is a
have
very
some
ornate
dragon
chest.
Theme.
You
Yes,
may. I have no use for that, but you guys may keep it if you'd like.
I assume somebody bought one in their bedroom. I don't
And
This is my bed
really
now.
have need for such things.
you're gonna sleep in the
This
chest.
is my bed now.
Excellent.
Turn it into a little cot.
Khan will take the books from Canavar and quickly look through the titles on them, and we'll see the way of the world, and that it is an empty book, and be like, well, what was this?
A dagger trap.
Oh my, that's interesting. I feel like I used to know a rogue who really liked to set traps like these.
Yeah, we thought we could booby trap this place, up the security a bit more.
Well, sounds like hostile intent, and I don't know if the security would appreciate that, but you can go ahead and try.
Oh, it's it's with good intent, I swear.
I've already heard a few rumblings over the last 2 days of 2 particular individuals in the city digging pitfall traps outside my walls. Just be careful and try not to hurt anyone else. And he'll find the Blood God book and quickly scan through it and sigh just so it was him. He'll take the book and put it on the table, open its pages, and light it on fire. You will not speak of this again. Do not tell the barbarian about this. This never existed. You all saw nothing.
We say when we walk around town.
Well, you went to a church and you saw plenty of things. You ran into whatever you ran into, and you fought whatever you fought.
Yeah, we fought the blood god.
However, you will not mention a word of the mountain god, for I will not listen to that man rave like a lunatic over his god having some form of superiority. Do not mention it to him. Anyway, he will, you guys are gonna sell him gems, right? Did you find anything along your travels that was worth, exchanging? Perhaps you'd like to make a little extra gold?
So far,
I'll show him the antidote ball.
Ah, yes, that is an antidote for, I'm assuming, some type of poison.
Yes.
Perhaps one of the if you say you ran into some traps, then, perhaps one of those traps had poison imbued in them, and, this was the antidote for it.
I see.
Some sort of glass vial that would have broken open and inflicted some sort of poison somehow, I'm assuming.
Ah, yes.
You didn't see anything like that.
I wonder if it got burned or something.
Yeah, you put it in a doorknob.
Maybe. Did you... I know we found other groups have recently been finding more and more alchemical items and things. Was there any signs of that?
No, I don't. Not that I could know of. What do you think, Zizza? Do you find anything?
I found a broken jar.
You found a broken jar. Very unfortunate.
It was one of the white jade ones, though.
Oh. It must have just spoiled with time or broke from somebody fooling about. Unfortunate. However, what can you do about it? I'll move back over here. If you would like to cash in your gems with him, he will pay you 10 gold for each of those gems you found. For a total of 80 additional gold. Right.
So let me see. That's 132 plus 80, so 212?
Something like that, yeah.
Yep.
212 divided by 5 people for on this trip, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 42 for almost everybody, plus 4.4 times. Wait, 212 means 42 times 4 is... I'm terrible at math.
42 and
Get a calculator. Just get a calculator.
Yeah, I'm doing calculator. 168. Yep.
Odysseus, what are you doing back there?
Okay, so we get 42 for everybody except 2 people get 40. 44?
41.
So.
Or no. Okay, never mind.
Wait, yeah, except 2 people get 43. So. I'll take 42 gold, and we can give. Dimek did a lot of the unlocking of chests, so I think I'd vote he gets one of the extra gold for that.
Oh, yeah, well, I summoned the Blood God. I believe I deserve a bit more money.
I don't
disagree.
So.
Heavily disagree.
I heavily disagree.
Like, I don't care. You guys roll for it or play cards or whatever.
Oh, gambling.
I'm fine with
42 gold and be happy.
I got a golden bed, so I'll just take the lower amounts.
got a nice chest to sleep in or sleep on.
So, Calvin? Does that mean?
What are we doing with it? Who else wants the extra gold?
I'll take it.
Just this one thing
You
of it
can
left.
roll for it if you want. I don't mind. 1 gold.
It's 1 gold.
Yeah.
Totally worth
It's
it
the
anyway.
difference
So
between
roll.
43 or 42. Who wants what?
I want 42.
Hmm?
I want 42, obviously.
Okay, well,
The number's larger.
Then 43? Yes.
Oh, wait. Damn it. I didn't hear
Wait.
the other number.
wait. You shouldn't have corrected him. You should have just let it go.
42 is a better number than 43, though.
Yeah, it's the
That
meaning
is
of
true.
life.
I can take 42.
Very good.
Awesome.
Now that you've all sorted yourselves out, Con will look at Odysseus and ask you what you're doing back there.
You know, just, rooting through your stuff.
Ah, I see. And, did you take anything?
No,
No?
just looking.
I'll look you up and down. Luckily, you didn't take anything and you don't need to be forcibly kicked out.
Yeah.
Just, don't take anything from behind that shelf. In fact, it's probably best if you don't stand back there. Very good. Alright, gentlemen, you've done me a service today, and I thank you all greatly. Please go about your everyday duties, and, good luck. I will call upon you when I need you.
Very well.
Okie dokie.
Gotta go rest up so I can go talk to more animals.
Well, I'll also point out, for those of you who have been in the guild hall in the last 2 weeks, but not this past week so far, the map is being redrawn.
Quick question, what happened to the table?
Oh, a
It
certain
was-
kobold came in here and threw a corpse on it and ruined my map.
How rude.
How rude indeed. Unfortunate.
Indeed.
But I'll have it fixed before the end of the week.
I see it's broken. Who's fixing it?
Who's fixing it?
Yeah,
Con's fixing
Do I
it.
have
He's
mine?
ambidextrous and can draw with both hands.
I see.
He'll have the map redrawn by the end of the week.
Is there anything
Thinking that.
Khan can't do?
No, not at the moment.
It's like cartographer, like Guildhall. Oh man.
Sure seems
Open
pretty
the temple.
perfect.
He can't open the freaking temple. Actually,
He can't open the
can
temple.
you open the temple?
To be fair, it doesn't go out very much.
He can't open the temple, and he sucks at blacksmithing, but he can do enough
And
to
he can't-
repair and upkeep armor. That's about it.
And he can't leave the city, so...
And he can't leave the city.
Alright, I'm
This
gonna
boy
go-
has character flaws.
Size.
He also hates religion, so he'll never join a religion. Can't join a religion.
Yeah, not a fan of religion. Not a fan of dragons. There's a bunch of stuff
What
he
about
can and
dragon?
can't do.
What about dragon religions?
Yeah, nope, those are double Nope, just don't like either one of those.
So it's not a negative
Can I
becomes a
interest you
positive?
in the law of Bahamut?
Sounds like it's more of a double of double not good. Instead of being a double negative where it becomes a positive, it's just like twice
Super,
the
super
bad.
effective.
Yep. Very, very bad.
Alright.
Right.
The peanut geller
That's
has
cool.
decided to tell me that he sounds like a jerk. Fuck you.
Oh, hey, it's Carol.
Oh, hey, it's Carol. Yes, congratulations everyone. You have completed the trapped courtyard. Good job. You were all very cautious and didn't get caught by all of my horrible traps that were very poorly made, and I wanted to catch you with them. The
It would have helped
first...
if you hadn't told me about the traps. ahead
Yeah,
of
I
time.
know.
was trying to...
I know you knew about them. You weren't gonna be in this party originally.
Right.
You weren't gonna you were the party originally in my head. Well, like when I originally the beginning of the week when I was setting this up, I was like, okay, it's gonna be these 5 players, and they did not know anything about this beforehand, and I had hoped. Well, I knew the pressure plate traps. Once they tripped once, people would sort of put it together that there's pressure plate traps. But I thought for sure I was gonna get people on the trap chests, because each of those locks had a DC where if you didn't roll high enough, you'd still unlock it. But knife trap, and then the book trap, the doorknob trap, the greasy stair trap, the backwards axe trap, and the bench. I was like, people are bound to hit those.
Oh, we did get hit by the bench at least.
And then you completed the blood altar. I was like, no one will ever. And people are gonna read these books and definitely not write out the rest of these blood runes. There's no way. No one will want to do that. And then the paladin of all people goes, yes, I think I will.
I don't have an oath yet. Maybe I want the blood god around here.
Maybe you do want the blood god around here.
Maybe you believe all
Oath of
unwritten things
Conquest.
should just be completed.
The
and,
blood god might have a little bit of a standoff with the god of the mountain, whose one of his servants lives in the city. It's a little standoff between you two. That the baseline for that quest was also written by Grimgore, who is Prince Mercury in Discord. He's my cousin in real life.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, he wrote that, told me he wrote it. I made a map without looking at it at all, and then I read it and went, this map will work perfect. And here we are.
Yeah. I was playing in his game yesterday. I would have watched the stream.
I know. I only had 11 to 12 viewers instead of 14 to 15. Go on, John.
I think I actually did open your stream at some point. And you had
At some point, near the end.
boost your numbers.
I understand. Anyway, yeah, congratulations, everybody.
Cool.
How y'all liking it so far? We're 3 weeks in now.
It's, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be interesting to see how we get a further sense of progression, like towards starting to get some hints at what's out there, what we're aiming towards in the distant horizon. Because at the moment we're kind of going out and we have no idea, but we know there's bigger and badder stuff out there that we haven't fought yet.
There will always be bigger and badder things. Oh, the beavers probably would have been a pretty fun fight for this group. You guys wouldn't have magic missile to just snipe all of my minions.
I've been less scared to go in against the beavers.
You guys want to see what the beaver looked like? Hold on. I don't know how many people know what it looks like, but I'm gonna get the token for it. The beaver, the dam that they had to fight yesterday was called the Dam. And it was a wriggling mass with 64 HP and resistance to all minor damage types without magical means, or major damage types without magical means. And yeah, it was just the HP number I based off of how many beaver snakes were in the pile. And it nasty big ass poison saves and horrible boss monster.
Hey, it's my hastily painted beaver art.
Yes, John here drew this and then colored it, and it looks wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
He nailed it. Well done. All right. Very good, everybody. I'll be making an update post about what went on in the city this week, and then looking at next week's games.
We need a billboard somewhere.
Ugh. So keep your eyes out for that in Discord, and what was the other thing I was gonna say? I've added a text roleplay chat in the Discord. I'm not sure who wants to use that, but it's available.
The what?
There is a text RP chat for like if you want to talk in between sessions about things your characters are doing in the city. Or have a conversation in character with someone else in the game that you might have in the city.
Cool.
Don't ERP. No erotic roleplay.
Right.
Why even have it?
Why bother?
How am I supposed to start the I assume the con romance side quest doesn't just happen all at once.
I told you, you have to be a higher level.
Con doesn't go for plebs? Like what?
Yeah, duh.
Apparently not.
You need a
Apparently
sufficient
not.
amount of gens.
Yeah, you clearly don't have enough gems. You haven't paid money bags to be able to cross that bridge yet. That is a Spyro reference.
All I'm hearing is
my
that
God.
Khan is a pay to play.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Khan is pay to win, actually. Wait, how
Well,
did that
dude,
end up
just
getting
imagine
picked
the
up there? What the hell?
possibilities.
Should we all just like try to romance Khan then? Is that the idea now?
No, I said
I bet
don't
somebody will
romance
win.
Khan. No, don't do it.
But he's pay to win. That sounds like sounds pretty OP
Give him
then.
enough. Yeah, if we give him enough money,
about-
maybe he'll go on a date with us.
How about in the future? Well, I mean, maybe, but like,
Actually, let's all give him our like winnings from this trip, and then we can just be like,
no,
yeah,
that's
Khan,
not
you
gonna,
like
that's
that?
not gonna woo him.
No.
Let's get through the implementing democracy in the city first.
Yes.
We still have to
City's
have the
just a-
election.
Just a ploy to get Khan's harem all in one.
I want to
place.
know what would happen if I actually did announce, like, hey, we're having a run for which adventurer is going to be the mayor of the town,
I am trying to do it. It is me.
and see who wants to be the like which player stands up as the mayor. Because I know there's a couple people who are like super cocky and want to be like in charge of things. There's a couple players I can think of that would probably give you a run for your money,
That's a laugh.
and everyone would probably vote for themselves. Except for
Does
maybe
not
like 2 or
lose.
3 of you, but there's one guy who has 3 characters who can just vote for himself.
Oh, boo.
Oh, that is.
I
Yeah, that's a little.
You
bold.
should probably make a rule that a player cannot vote for himself.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Or his refractions.
Or his refractions. They share a soul, you see. Just to make you guys fight one of Arcadum's violent enemies. Oh no.
All right. Well, I'm signing off, but nice again, Cap Scary, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
fun.
good shit, everyone. I'm gonna end stream here soon too, because I gotta go get food in me at 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Same.
All right. Good stream, everyone.
All right.
See y'all later.
Thanks,
Sometimes.
guys.
Yeah.
See you around. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah.
Also, if you wanted like an extra thing in town, I don't know if herbalism kit would be useful for doing like a herb thing.
Herbalism kit would possibly be useful in town, yeah.
I do think
Yeah.
we need potions.
We currently don't have the potion seller store open, so yeah, if you wanted to, let's say, build a small building and fill it full of herbalism stuff, maybe put yourself a little work desk and say that you are crafting potions in there.
I think that's.
I'll let you make I'll let you make a roll to see what kind of potion you get to make.
Nice. I guess I'll do that then.
Just let's see, let's just see how it goes. Maybe you can
Yeah.
you can make one. We can look up some rules about this and add it to the game.
Yeah. I'll not be available next Sunday. I know
Okay.
that.
Are you available Saturday?
I might be.
Okay, because I'm gonna be. So far, I don't have anything planned for next weekend, and I might run this time slot Sunday and maybe early Saturday, late Saturday.
Okay.
But I don't know yet.
There's one day I won't be available, so. But
Which
one
date?
yet?
Oh, you have
Like,
one day that you
I'll
won't
let
be.
you know.
Yeah, I'll make another post and I'll add the things so you could just react to it, and we'll just fill the slots.
Cool.
I should be free next week.
Cool. Sounds good. Oh, I forgot to say this. You two that were level 1, you guys both get to level up.
Yay! How do I do that?
There is. You know what?
Actually, I'll figure it out. Huh?
Yeah. If you have any questions, I can help you. But just at the moment, I'm really hungry and I need to go get food.
Yeah, you know what? I've got people I can talk to. I'm also hungry.
Feel free to ask. Oh, there is a rule we're gonna use for HP. If you level up right now to level 2 and you take average HP, you have to take average HP every time you level up from here on out. If you roll the die, like roll your hit die for HP, you have to roll your hit die for every level after this point as well. It's up to you to choose average or rolled, but you have to stick with it after this point.
And we don't roll like. What is it? D6R or whatever?
No, I don't have that thing.
You don't have the R.
I don't have the R, you see.
So you might get a 1.
I don't know how to do that in the Discord roles, and I know you can do it in map tools, but I don't have that.
You need a dice bot first of all.
Is there not a dice bot in this Discord? I thought I had one.
Well, ME6 is a bot. It is not a dice bot, however.
There is a dice bot. You know what the problem is? It doesn't have the role to be in the D&D roles.
Ah. Oh yeah,
There
you
it
have Avray.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Avray is a dice bot, and it does have the R's.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be allowed into the dice tower, and I never gave it permissions. So it has the minimum HP you can roll? Percent R 1d10. Oh, there you go. Shit, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know what the specifics they use for R in Avray.
R
Might
is
be-
usually whenever Arcanum does the R whatever afterwards for you can't roll below half the like the average dice value.
Yeah, no, I know what it is, and Avray doesn't. Avray has a function for it. It's just not R.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll have to figure that out at some point as well. But for now, I'm gonna go figure out. Talk to you all later.
Alright.
See ya.
See y'all. Alright,
Alright.
bed.
Good night.
See y'all. Good night.
All right, stream. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it muchly. I hope you all enjoyed this installment of the Cardiem Westmarch. So far, it's going very well, in my opinion. And I'm always looking for more people. If you know people who are interested in playing D&D who'd like to play with me, and they're cool people who are down to clown and do things, I am totally in to add more people. So if they fit the availability of Saturday, Sunday, and are interesting people, just let me know, and I can talk with them and see if they'd be interested. No one I know is online. I don't want to host Matt. All right. You all have a fine weekend, the rest of your weekend. I will see you all next Friday. Have a good